You were taken to a place far beyond your imagination. You were taken to a place where your imagination is the rules and that you yourself are the key. It's a little cheesy. But I'm doing roundups today.
Oh, that was a fun disconnect.
Whoa.
There we go. I'm back now.
Okay, so I'm doing basically roundups today.
Yeah, no, I don't have time.
Is that guy wearing a regular sweater? And really, you can do that?
I mean, I would say I don't have time to join you for regular roundups, but I think I let my sub die on 14, so meh.
There we go.
Oh,
Let your sub
yeah,
die?
starting to rain. Well, I guess I'm not doing the yard today. Oh, I already did most of the yard. I can't do the rest of it.
Leaves?
I did leaves and I cut the yard. I just can't weed eat because, you know, electricity and water don't mix together.
Right. I know. Well enough. Oh. There we go. That's some good music. So, apparently I didn't miss a week and I'm able to get my, 390 weapon tomorrow.
Congratulations. I missed all the weeks.
I'm sure you didn't miss at least one.
No, I did. I told you, I let my sub die.
Oh yeah, you did. A bunch of things happening.
A bunch of things happen for a lot of people. You're included.
You know what? My mistake for talking about that.
What?
I know how it is, talking about like, oh man, I didn't miss a week and blah da 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 da. You're like, yeah, great, good for you.
So?
I know how that feels. Also, some things have been happening recently.
What are these something?
Okay, for one thing, I'm probably going to get World of Warcraft sometime soon.
You're going back to that? A good thing I'm not the only one trying to debate about reinstalling my sub.
Going back? I guess technically it is.
Yeah, technically it is. You tried it for like about a good week and then left.
Yeah, and I want to see where how the story goes out in World of Warcraft. So that probably means I'm just gonna. Hey, look, it's Bowsette.
I'm actually waiting for 8.2 to come out. So. Oh no, not either 8.2 or 8.1. One of the two, whichever one actually fixes the fucking furry textures. I don't mind playing. I don't mind playing as a wargame game. But what I do mind is playing as a boxy character.
That boxy character.
Also, I don't know why y'all guys gave goblins nipples, but you know, neither here nor there.
What? Who gave who
Blizzard.
nipples?
Blizzard gave goblins nipples.
Oh. Blizzard gave goblin nipples. Maybe because goblins are people too?
Yeah. People with a six-pack of nipples, yeah, why not? But hey, at least the facial animations and the fucking snout is fixed. On the Wargans.
Okay. Hey look, I'm friends with Dalaran the Rogue.
Anyways, enough talking about Blizzard's ability to put nipples on everything. You know what, speaking of Blizzard's...
Oh, we're not gonna talk about their
speaking of Blizzard's fuck up...
I'm just saying.
Look, in all honesty, I don't think Diablo Immortals is a fuck up per se. I just think their timing of announcing Diablo Immortals was really, really bad.
I don't think they should have... Okay, they're saying that it's for the Asian market.
Look, that's fine. And in all honesty, companies like Nintendo and Sega do the same fucking thing, let's be real here. But you saved it as your send-off event to BlizzCon.
they could have, what they could have done, and it might have been more work. They could have made that like a side game and have another Diablo game on the PC to cater to the people who, I don't know, have been using the PC forever. But then again, if they're only thinking about the Asian portion of all this, there will probably be people who get into Diablo Immortal on the phone.
Again,
I won't say it's gonna be a
again,
lot.
that's fine, but
It'll
it
be
looks like a
phase.
carbon copy of like other Diablo clones.
I mean, well, that's funny you should say that because everybody's been saying
Well,
that.
I mean, have you actually compared the developers to Diablo Immortal to other games they made? It's the same fucking thing.
Why did I put that in there?
But like I said, why would you save that announcement like it's some huge fucking reveal for the end of BlizzCon? That's not how that works.
This type of history.
And then there's the whole debacle about them somehow deleting bad thumbs down and deleting comments on their YouTube channels.
There probably are. They're probably not doing.
Well, I don't know how they're. I don't know how they're getting rid of. I don't know how they're getting rid of dislikes, but they are.
I mean, Blizzard, Activision, $1 billion company. They could be like, "Hey, YouTube, how about you do
Okay,
this?"
so
It's possible.
you say Activision?
Activision. Yes, I blame.
I
don't dislike.
But the Call of Duty game trailers as of late, which have had thumbs downs up the wall to the point where they're one of the most disliked videos on YouTube, haven't had their dislikes altered.
So you're saying that
It's more. I'm saying it's more on Blizzard's part than Activision this time around. As much as I hate to say it.
You think they can actually get into the system and be like, "Hey, look, we can take down all these thumbs downs and dislikes and."
I wouldn't put it past them. If I remember correctly, at one point they they unlisted the original video and put up the same video just so that way they could reset the likes and dislikes ratio.
Yep, they did. They did do that. There is an unlisted video with the
original likes and dislikes. Yeah.
Yeah, and then people just went back and disliked it anyway.
Like I said, I wouldn't put it past them. But I put it past them slipping YouTube some months saying, "Hey, get rid of these dislikes."
I would say that it was. I would say that Blizzard wouldn't be the person to go through this. I would say it's more on the line of like it's possibly Activision.
Then why haven't they done that with the Call of Duty trailers that have gotten just if not more dislikes than Diablo Immortal?
Huh?
Then why haven't they done that with the Call of Duty Black Ops trailer that got so many dislikes?
I will only say that Activision has done their fair share of trying to do something about that. I'd still say it's probably more Activision telling Blizzard to do something about it. Because Blizzard, Blizzard is usually pretty good about, what the things that they do.
Usually pretty good.
Usually understand. But I'm afraid I can't blame Blizzard solely on this. Ikazam, restart for what? Oh, reset for what? Oh yeah. If you know MMOs, yeah, I am streaming, but if you know MMOs, they have a reset day. Reset day is tomorrow, and I am being a sarcastic little asshole and doing it now. All last minute shit.
AKA, he's been so busy for the past week that he's finally getting around to doing this. Even though, to be perfectly honest, this shit can be ignored and he has more important things in his life to worry about. But you know, that's just me. I feel like I got kicked out of the stream just now for saying that.
How dare you?
How dare you, band?
Yeah, there's dailies, and then there's a bunch of shit that I'm actually... Ooh, Can I get it? Can I get it? I got it! Oh, I didn't get it. Oh well, at least I kept my note. I kept my polyglot, is what they call it. I hate the names for these things.
Alright, chat.
Polyglot.
All 5 of you. Pretty sure there's 5 or more. I'm not actually checking right now. But I want you guys to start chanting Fortnite over and over again, and maybe Sync will look at it. Maybe.
What? What?
Maybe Sync will look at Fortnite.
No, don't ask me to play Fortnite. Well, I'll do it. Don't think I'll enjoy it. Don't think I'll enjoy it.
I just like that moment of defeat is like, yeah.
It's like, I'll do it. I won't enjoy it. I'm more interested in the new Call of Duty, to be honest, and that's the first time I've ever said that in life.
It's the first time I've ever heard anybody say that since I've heard people say they were.
Why are there no more Paladin streamers? I'm a Paladin. Or do you mean the game
Paladin streamers? It's because Paladins kind of flopped, honestly.
Wait, you mean like Paladin the game or Paladin?
A lot of the streamer reception has gone down.
You sure? I mean, I've seen Paladin streamers on Twitch.
I had to filter in to get them, honestly.
Like,
they're there. They're just.
I know they're there.
They're just slowly going down the drain, unfortunately. It's a very slow dive. But then again, you know, Overwatch is still a hot new thing.
Overwatch is still a hot new thing? I mean, that's because Twitch made a deal with basically Blizzard for Overwatch, to be honest.
I mean, it still gets them on the top spot almost every time. Next,
You're thinking of playing about... Oh, you're thinking you're playing as a Paladin.
Oh!
Yeah, that's right.
Oh!
See, that's what I thought.
Oh, Paladin and Final Fantasy XIV are kind of the oddball of this expansion sets, now that I think about it.
And yeah, I play as Paladin.
Mainly due to the fact that Warrior kind of like threw them into subs instead of mains.
Get out of here, There we go. I am actually a tank main, so I can play all tanks.
I'm gonna stop.
The only problem here is that Overwatch became trash. The only problem that I'd say Paladins are having, really, they're like stuck in support role now.
Yeah, that's the part. Yeah, that's the thing about Paladins is that they're stuck in subs instead of mains. But then again, Yoshi P's been in love.
Let me enjoy it. Yeah, I'll do.
Yoshi P's been in love with Warriors to the point where every patch introduces a new buff for Warriors. Well, meanwhile, every patch gets a nerf for Dark Knight.
Oh, I died.
Well, there we go. Better.
Well, I killed my magic.
Did you kill your magic? Yep.
How dare I kill my magic?
Yep. Oh!
Killing my magic. I don't want to kill my magic.
So, who wants to hear the misadventures of D&D for the time being?
Oh yeah, you have D&D.
Or how Jehudi turned a small little dragon child into a paper airplane.
What?
Exactly what I said.
What?
Exactly what I said.
Why would you do that to a
child? So in the D&D campaign that I'm in, I have a partner, and I wouldn't call it a pet because it's sentient and it knows what it knows what to do. But this partner of mine is a small child who can only move 25 feet compared to my 30, right?
Right.
Well, I have 60 feet, so I have 70 feet of land to cover, and I've got another ally in danger because it's currently being welled on by 2 goblins. I run to the little dragon. I decide to grab him, unfold his wings out quite nicely so that way they're evenly out, and toss him like a paper airplane down the hall. Mind you, It was all,
Eyeball.
mind you, it was all well and good.
Jesus.
I actually had a good idea how to do this. Too bad I rolled a 4.
And you fucked it up.
Oh, that poor child smacked headfirst into a wall.
You are a horrible
He
parent.
was none too happy with me. I mean, he got to where he needed to be. But I still threw him into a wall. Look!
On stream, but I main Paladin.
Look, I thought it would be a good idea.
Bo the Taru, maining Paladin is actually pretty good. I have a feeling Paladins are gonna make a comeback. Maybe next expansion.
God, I hope Paladins make a comeback, to be perfectly honest.
We need that to happen, to be honest.
Now, granted, I also
I want Paladins to come back.
I also decided to pick up a gnome and throw him like and throw her like a paper airplane.
Why are you throwing people?
Because distance.
Why are you throwing
Because
people?
distance, and I thought it would be funny.
Your D&D campaigns must end with, like, very bad outcomes sometimes.
They really don't, honestly. We somehow get shit done. Somehow.
You're like you're probably like the most unorthodox party, and it's just like, well, we got it done anyway.
I mean, when you're playing as a cleric who doesn't like the fact that he's a cleric.
What?
It's a long story.
You don't like being a
I
cleric?
don't like being tethered to a god, yes. In this case, it's Bahamut, and fuck Bahamut.
The dragon god? Dragon king
Yes.
thing?
Bahamut
So-
does exist in D&D lore, that's exactly right.
My god, just let me cast spells! God damn
You don't get a
it.
chance to cast spells.
I just want to cast a goddamn spell. Is that even... can I... Yeah, I can.
But yeah, like I said, through a gnome, managed to get a 19 on the strength check, so huzzah. Rolled a 5. That fucking gnome curveballed like a chocolate and came back and hit me.
What? I don't even understand how that works.
It's called rebound off a wall.
How do you do that?
It's called a rebound off a wall, aka the DM was done with my shit that night.
It's like... Go, no! Oh, shit. Here, let me... You know what that reminds me of? I remember when I was a kid, and my dad was, and I call him my dad. Technically, you could say he's like my stepdad, but he's my
Anyway.
dad. We all understand. He's been there since I was 2. He was tucking me and my brother in bed the one day, and it's funny because he had to go ahead and actually put some like toys and stuff away because it was like in the way and all that other stuff. Like me and my brother don't clean our rooms at all. So he saw like a ball on the floor, and we have like one of those hoops that you can attach to the door.
Yeah.
And he was just like, you know, before and I could play the scenario out like all the time. He'll be like, "All right, good night, boys. See you tomorrow. Have a good night." And he's like getting ready to work, right? So he's going off to work. He sees the ball. He throws the ball at the ball, like at the hoop on our door. And you know, we think he's cool and everything because he's our dad. Somehow he made the ball hit the hoop, which then ricochet off the back door, hits the top light that we have in our room, and hits him right in his nose. By the way, that ball is just a mini basketball, so it was
Shoot, or
solid.
did he actually like just try to shoot for the hoop?
He tried to shoot for the hoop, but somehow it was like boom, 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 oh. God damn it! And you just hear that. All you hear is boom, boom, doof. God damn it! And he's like, oh, see you tomorrow, boys. It's and it was like the funniest thing. So we couldn't go to sleep because it's like, we're like, you think Dad's okay? And My brother was like, yeah, but his pride's probably destroyed right now.
I mean, I bet. After pride is gone.
But it was hilarious. It was hilarious because I mean I love my dad, but that was just too funny. Good night, boys. See you tomorrow. Doop doop poof. God damn it!
Alright, chat, it's time to learn how to fail at creating a D&D boss fight in these easy steps. Step 1, give your boss no physical.
What?
Step 2, give them repel lightning. Step 3, have respawning lackeys that do charm person and hold person who keep coming back.
You know what? Paladins need that comeback.
Step 4, give your boss 400 HP. Step 5, realize your party's fucking level 3, and their primary source of attack is physical damage.
I gotta be close because this is not a caster-friendly update.
Step 6, cry. Because, you know, you're trying to kill a level 3 party. To be fair, I threw that boss fight out the window shortly thereafter, and it's like, you know what? No, I'm not doing this. I'm rechanging everything, but I'm at least keeping the little respawning enemies. That's gonna work.
Wait, aren't you a black mage
Me?
too?
I started off as black mage, yeah.
You started off and then you went straight for healing?
Yeah, because I realized casting wasn't fun and healing was a lot better. You know, it's also around the time where I realized that I hate everyone and why do I heal? Oh, because it gives me fast Q time.
I mean, you like to help people, right? Right? Or do you like controlling people? Which one is it?
Yes. I like to believe that healers are God in the eyes of DPS.
They're the tank's god.
Look, the tank's God in the eyes of a healer. Let's be real here.
Are you saying that tanks are the gods of healers and healers are the gods of tanks, and it's just like, you know what? Let's just have sex.
Look, you see, that's wild logic. Or in my favorite saying, if the tank dies, it's the healer's fault. If the healer dies, it's the tank's fault. If anybody else fucking dies, it's the hunter's fault.
It's the hunter's fault? Wait, what? It's the hunter's fault?
When all else fails,
okay, I got it.
When all else fails, you can't blame the healer or the tank, blame the hunter. I don't care if he's not even in the party, blame the hunter.
I think I got it. Yeah, I got it.
Anyways, I'm good. Anyways, break time is over, is over, everyone. I gotta go ahead and get back out there because the rain that I thought was coming down didn't come down at all.
It didn't come down.
No, it's back to being perfectly sunny outside. It just sprinkled a little bit.
And oh, I lost it. No. All right. And he's gone, guys. Well, that was an interesting conversation. How you guys doing out there? Oh my gosh, we have just a little bit more to go. Maybe I should start killing things. Wait, what just came on? How about me? I agree with you guys when it comes to paladins. Let me just say that. I'm the worst. I'm the worst tank though, because not the worst tank. What I mean, my favorite, my main is the worst of the tanks, and that is the Dark Knight, because we have nothing going for us except for having the best gauge manipulation. Somebody gonna get that? Somebody gonna get that? Somebody wanna get that? There you go. Oh no! And I got polyglot, so I should be able to do this real quick. I should be able to do this real quick. So just throw that on, throw that on. Got it, I got it. It's all good now. Turn that back on. Get my Umbral Hearts. Then flare again. Flare one more time. And then restock on that. Then, oh, you know what? Yeah, he's dead. I mean, nonetheless. I'd like to know when I get to have this chance to become a paladin too. How about this? We'll do paladin 60, 70. Oh, thank you. I've been practicing Black Mage. Honestly, I'm actually getting some footage. Excuse me, about to burp. Practicing and getting footage for Black Mage because I got a video that I want to make starring this guy, this person, this thing. But to be honest, this whole entire expansion has been not caster friendly. Except for maybe the Red Mage. Red Mage is like the only thing that's like really caster friendly. I messed up there, I messed up the combo. We restock that. Then I move. Then I get that. Here, let me restock again because I have to move. Alright, we're good. I think I'm making good time here. Jesus! I don't know if the slime is actually on the platform. Come on! Yes, made it. Maybe I'll do one more fire and call it a day. So I can restock, get that back up. And I can do this. Okay, cool. So we didn't get hit by the giant slime thing over there, so we should be fine now. Okay. This should... Okay. They already killed them. I was about to do an AoE combo, but I'm too slow today. I think I can make that. Yep. So I can just go ahead and... Well, shit! Well, I'm not getting that. You can have that. I don't want it. Yep. Saved me a polyglot. Where's my crits going? I can't find my crits. Come on now. Boom. Should be dead now. Should be dead. We're good. Let's do that. Alright, we're gonna do Paladin next. I've been anti-black mage since mostly, yeah, like, back in the day, most mobs didn't have to move around so much, and if you had to move around, you were at a good distance. Black mages have quite literally one of the the farthest range they have in the entire game, and for whatever reason, they decided it would be a good idea to make it more moving kind of mobs now. Like, they literally gave a mob 3 wheels, and they roll around the stages like it's nothing. Wait, who do I have out? Who was that? Oh, it's a minion of light. Let's change that. We don't want that minion anymore. Let's... yeah, why not? Get my Palico here. Hey, buddy! Who's a good pally? You're a good pally! Yes, you are. Can I pet him? I'm gonna pet him. Let me see. Okay, that's I know that was just programming and a coincidence, but that's just adorable. Alright, we're going Pally. Is my armor? Yeah, my armor's alright. We just did that. Let's do a 70 dungeon. We can do a 70 dungeon with Pally. And that was fast. That was fast. Wait, hold on. I might be... No. No, I'm good. Okay, I'm good. Not really. Oh, shoot. I need to get the rest of my accessories. Now I think about it. I gotta change some of my accessories. I think I still have like a 360 accessory that I need to get rid of. We don't need 360 accessories anymore. Tomorrow is actually reset day, so does everybody have... Ooh, this is gonna be easy. Let's go, guys. Oh, somebody's new to this? I hope it's not the healer! I hope it's not the healer, guys. I hope it's... Hope to God it's not the healer. Okay, so, yeah, I got it. They ain't going nowhere. You know what? There we go. Yeah, let's just hope it's not the healer. I messed up there. Use my pointless AoE ability. Okay, alright, it looks like the healer is not the new one. I don't know. I don't know who would be new to this. It's Alamigo. To be honest, nobody should be new to this. Okay, let's do it. you. I missed one. You know what? I'm just gonna stun you. Cool. I think I'm good with aggression here. Alright, we're good with it. Ah, damn it, I forgot about them. Ooh, I like this summoner. This summoner knows what they're doing. I saw that. This summoner knows what they're doing. I like them already. Ninja bomb. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. We here? We're all good? Okay, let's go. Do. Remember when Kingdom Hearts? Which Kingdom Hearts was that? That was not your Judge Distance. That was Birth by Sleep. Shoot, I think that was Birth by Sleep. They come up with the weirdest titles. Still don't understand most of it. Man, my rules already suck. There we go. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Alright, the next part is going to be a little bit trickier, because I don't know if the new person will know what to do. Ah, I used that. Didn't want to. Wait, did I see a new animation for that? Hold on, give me a second. Oh, no, no, that was Divine Veal. Divine Veal had that new animation. I forgot Divine Veal has a new animation, I think. Oh yeah, and I need to get do I have a macro for, hopefully I do. Oh, that summoner was about to die. That summoner was dead. That summoner was dead. Just dead. Just dead. And Kingdom Hearts title just gets longer and longer. Dream drop distance by ultimate 3 by 5 days, 2 by the 5th power, 1.5, 3 by 8 days. I could survive this. One, I'm doing that. 2, I'm doing that. 3, I'm about to do it. And I'm hollowed ground. Thank you! And I'm hollowed ground. Wait, okay. I need this. I need anticipation. There we go. Look at this. Zahila, hey, what's up? I haven't seen you in a while. How you doing? You know what? I think the samurai is the newbie. I can't tell. We have a newbie in the team and we don't know who it is. What you guys think? Because the summoner knows how to summon, and the healer is healing. I don't know. Could be the samurai? Grabbing as many mendacity times as possible last minute. Yes! It's exactly what I'm doing right now. Did I get them all? Okay, cool. Woo! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, the explosions! Couldn't see. I didn't know what I was doing for a second there. Alright, well, let's talk about what we're going to see in the new expansion, because we don't know what we're going to see in the new expansion. Or, do we even have one last patch to go, maybe? Don't touch my healer. Don't be touching my healer. It's my healer. I get to touch my healer. You don't touch my healer. Hug is a word, but I'm finding lots of things in real life. Also, FanFest is next week. Oh yeah, FanFest is coming up soon, isn't it? Just get rid of all that. Lower the volume to this to like 3. Lower the volume so I can actually hear myself talk. We got FanFest, so maybe they're gonna reveal more of the patch in FanFest. I don't know. I'm not sure what patch they're gonna go up to before they're going to show the they have to have a new expansion coming out very soon. Because I highly doubt that they won't come out with... I mean, last time, what was it? We were at... What was it? 3.5 when they came out with the new expansion, so... I highly doubt There we go. Now everybody has a divine veal. Oh, stunned. Okay. Let's see who's gonna get there first. Okay. This way. We're going this way. We're going this way. Yep, see, I knew that's where we were going to go. No, what the hell? God damn it. Stunned. Fine, if you're gonna push me into my body, please. The soul rebels! Okay, we're good. Isn't it called, like, Violent Tide or something? What? PAX East had the announcement for the expansion. You think the... PAX East had the announcement for the... Is it called Violent Tides? We'll check that out after the, dungeon. Hey, Jers, what's up? How's your Monday been? It's been looking alright. Gotta ask my mom a favor. So it's been looking alright. That was the patch name? Oh, that was the patch name, not the expansion name. So Violent... Even though there is a dungeon in here literally called Violet Tides. I think that's what it's called. Well, it's called Shishui of the Violet Tides, I think. So why would they call the patch Violet Tides? Which way am I going? Here it is. I'm going this way. We good? We Gucci? We Gucci. Did I get him? I got him. You get your asses back here, you sons of bitches. I hate Flash when it does that. What was he waiting for? Ooh, that was a good one for the samurai. At least they know when to do the AoEs. I'm glad about that. Yet still, I don't know who's the newbie here. It says somebody hasn't done this dungeon at the beginning, and I don't know who it is. Who could it possibly be? Hey Marnie, how you doing? The patch is called Prelude in Violet. Okay. Yeah, Unleashed does have that kind of thing going on. At least as a warrior, you can aim it and, like, right ahead of you, and you can just be like, yeah, I got you! There we go, got him. All blinded by the light. I'm blinded by the light. Okay, now I got them. Now I'm throwing this on. It's funny I can do that in the middle of getting hit by everything. Ooh, I didn't mean to turn that off. Well, it's not like... Okay. Now I'm just going to rebuild my gauge like it ain't no thing now. Never mind! The white mage keeps stunning them, so I can't rebuild my gauge anymore. Because you use Bulwark to rebuild your gauge when you're in Shield Oath. And it's not like I use my gauge a lot anyway. Not as a paladin. I want to know more strats to use. Could be an alt. Yeah, it could be an alt title. Could be an alt. No, yeah, you're right. Sorry. what you mean is the character could be an ult, and they could be very good. Come here, you. I want all of you. You coming? I hate when they do that too. They lag sometimes, but that's only because their animation stops. Ooh, they just beating the... Whoa, okay, beat the everlasting Christ out of that guy. Then we move on from beating him. But it's called Prelude to Violent Tide. Violet Tides. I'm about to say violent. Okay, well, are we all caught up with the story? Anybody caught up with the story? We're all caught up to the story, right? We all know what happened at the end of that, right? None of us here doesn't know what happened at the end of the expansion, right? We're all caught up. I just want to confirm that so I don't spoil anything for any of you guys. Because I want to talk about how the ending to that made me feel like there's definitely something might be happening in the future for us warriors of lights. Dang, man, come back here. What's wrong with you? Get your ass back here. You know what? You know what? No, you don't get to do anything anymore. You're stunned. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna kick you in the shin. You can't do that anymore, neither. I don't want you to look away from me. You know what? Just because I can, I'm gonna stun you again. And you just continue to be a jick. I said jick. Damn, YouTube is censoring the way I speak now. God damn it. Ooh. Samurai did not escape from that. I like how... Oh, I was about to say, I like how the healer was just like, I'm just gonna eat it. So we're all caught up? Okay, good. So, you guys know about the ending to that, how everyone's souls has been, like, plucked out of their bodies. Except for ours, for some reason. I don't know why. I think it might happen in the next expansion, or it might happen with the next patch. Our souls might be plucked out of our bodies. That might be a thing. We might have to go to... Because where they were sent, we don't know. Their souls were literally plucked out of their bodies, and we have no idea. Wait. Hey, look at this. I'm not gonna move. Aha. That's what I get for playing Suzaku for like a billion years. Oh yeah, I put on bulwarks. That's why it didn't hurt so much. Art of the Storm? Okay. He gets a better looking spinny thing than I do. I don't really need to worry about that. I'm a tank. Everybody else has to worry about it. Let this moment last forever. What? I'm not gonna make that, so... Oh, what the... Okay. A summoner? Oh, I guess we're... okay. Just gonna let the whole stage be an obstacle. I hardly took any damage there. Concentration. Did you get hit by that? I hope he did. Again, I don't have to worry about that. Everybody else does. Everybody has a divine feel now. Someone's gonna get hurt. Should have used it here, to be honest. Hey, it worked! Nice! Oh, okay. Shit, messed up. Plus Xenos needs more plot if he's to be our new Nero. Oh, you mean like not like an anti-hero sort of thing? I think Nero earned his place as like a hero of sorts. I don't think he's gonna be our new Nero. I think he's still evil. Oh, I better get over here because I see the samurai. Never mind. Samurai's dead anyway. I think we found our noob. Guys, I think we found our noob. Samurai was not paying attention. I feel like we're going through the same ordeal as those whose souls were stolen. But we passed the trial to avoid being taken. It's a possibility. It's a possibility. Let's do this. I'm still in sort of. That's okay. I don't really need to get his aggression anymore. Yeah, especially since the samurai is gonna do that. Let's give the calm to the samurai just for being able to do some things. GG guys, GG. G to the frickin' G, my boy. Hey, maybe we should finish up our Wondrous Tales. No, we do need to finish up our Wondrous Tales. Guys, we need to finish up our Wondrous Tales. Oh my god, we do need to finish up our Wondrous Tales. Oh my god. Oh, we need to finish that up. Alright, so in order to finish our Wondrous Tales, we need to do everything. I think we still have like one more day for Wondrous Tales. We can finish it up like right now. Hopefully, right now. The reason why we need to do the Wondrous Tales is this right here. This thing, the Ornate Rakshasa Dogi of Healing. We are either using it or we're selling it. 5159 dungeon. May want to scroll down. Oh, okay. I'm trying to scroll down. I can't see what I need to scroll down for. Zio's selfish, but that is also an opening to him helping us. His body is taken and he doesn't share things anyways. Plus, we gave him excitement. Only he can kill us. Well, he tried to kill us. He tried to kill us. Then his point in the story, yeah, I do agree. He almost murked us twice, but I think the reason why he was doing that was because he wanted us to get stronger so that we can fight evenly with him. And eventually we would have been able to beat him anyway, because he kept leaving us alive for some dumb reason. Silly. That silly man. But what do we need to do for the rest of Wondrous Tales? By the way, what's up? What's up, BGS? How you doing, man? So we need to do a 51-59 dungeon. Then we gotta... What? 51, 59 dungeon. I think I could do that. Who exactly I'm gonna do it with? Monk? Ninja? Maybe? Ninja? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it with a ninja. Not that. We need a 51, 50. Wait. No, I can't do that. Let's do the airy. 22 minutes. 22 minutes. We just need to do that. I'm gonna withdraw. Because we just need to do 150, like, I don't want to do the Volt, because the Volt sucks. Oh, wait. Library's good. Library might be good. I'll just choose them all, just in case. Yeah, shot it down to 11 minutes. That's much better. Then we got to do the Void Arc. Rabby, which we were going to do anyway. Turn 4, which could be done solo. Eyes of the Creator, which I'm going to need help with. Delta V3, which is easy. Palace of the Dead or Heavens on High. We could do that. Howling Eye Extreme. I think that can be done solo. And Striking Tree. I don't know if it can be done solo. The Extremes. I don't know. World Eater. I don't think so. Limitless Blue. I don't think so neither. I don't think any of these 4 can be done solo. Containment Bay. Which one is that? Extreme? Crap. And then there's the Feast. Which the Feast should be... I could just pop in, do whatever, and just participate. I'm not saying he can, but that's what he thinks. Okay, yeah, he probably just seeking us out for more enjoyment. You're probably right about that, though. He could be the new Nero, sort of. The guy who helps us, even though it's like it's for his own benefit. Yeah, it might be a thing. I mean, who knows? Nero himself could be helping us too. You know, he's still out there, close, still out there. Like at the ending of AlphaScape, that Omega ending, man, that was good. Hold on. Hey, DC.
Have I joined you for the roundup?
I mean, sure. I'm doing Wondrous Tales as of right now. So there's a bunch of things I have to go through.
Right now, the only priority, because I ended up missing a week, I won't, it's tomorrow that I'll actually be able to get my tome weapon. So right now I'm just trying to get my last minute camping in, which I was up all night trying to get some runs in, but then queues took too long because, well, no one's on at like 4 in the morning.
Mine says the same as the original. Big Bad ARR is cultural thing. They value personal power over whole. Somebody made a clip about how autocorrect really just, you know, F's with everybody's typing.
Yeah.
Does everybody already have their weapons? Let me see.
This is week 7, so ideally if you haven't missed a week and you've been good about staying on top of tomes, you should be.
Okay, so no, he has the Rock Shot Cane, which is the Dead Hive Cane. So he has the Rock Shot. Never mind. I'm trying to find somebody who is caught up. I don't see a lot of people online. Alright, so no, not yet. She has
Are you looking at the people in your server?
Yep.
Just like random passerbys?
Yep. I mean, I know what the new weapons look like. I'm trying to see if anybody has them. But the thing is that the new weapons are kind of ugly, so I know some of them actually.
Yeah, I want to get the. For me, especially for the katana, I love the design for the Nidhogg katana. So for me, I want to go ahead and I want to try and get that as a glamour.
Okay, so my schedule's back to normal now. Oh, I can't get up there. There's a wall.
Yeah, I could easily camp with an expert roulette.
Give me a second here. So, what do you guys think is going to happen in the story? Do you think we have one more patch? I think we have one more patch. It's probably going to be one more patch. And then we're going to go and see the expansion. If we're going straight into the expansion, then holy shit. Our friends are fucked. Just had to put that out there. Friends are fucked. All of our friends are effed in the A. Oh, somebody was DPS for a second. They just left. I don't know, Yami. I don't know if it's spoilers. I can't say there's any spoilers. Tomorrow is patch day. Tomorrow is patch day, but
the only thing coming with the patch is Pyros, right?
Yeah, I thought that's the only thing. I know people who are doing Eureka is gonna be like, yeah, Pyros. Have not played for months because I can't play. Oh, you haven't? Oh, you physically can't play. Well, just to get you caught up, Yami, things happened.
Shit went down.
Things happened. I'm sorry, Yami. You came in at the wrong time for me to talk about that.
People did things, and people did stuff. Things happened, and places were explored. Someone went somewhere. Someone did something, and something else happened.
There's a whole other story patch coming. Another story patch confirmed. So you think there's another story patch?
For 4.5?
4.5 will be next, then possibly 4.55, and then 4.56 will have story if they follow the same model as they did in the past. You know what? I believe that. They can't just leave it as it is right there, because
They've also said that they're looking at potentially expanding this beyond just 5 patches. I remember when Storm last FanFest, they were saying that they were looking at around 8 patches worth of content.
Well, that's patches is that's in terms of points, like because we had 4.1, 4.15, 4.2, 4.2.
I think they were talking specifically about story patches. Like 8 patches worth of story. If I'm remembering the Stormblood FanFest correctly.
That's not this kind of place. There you go. I gotta remember how to play as ninjas again, because there it is.
So what you up to right now?
I'm trying to get my Wondrous Tales done, so that means I have to. There we go.
I've been terrible with keeping
my gauge. Oh, why is my gauge up there?
I've been terrible with keeping up with Wondrous Tales.
Excuse me, my gauge was up there. I don't even... I was like, where's my gauge? I gotta start over because I was like, wait, where's my freaking gauge? Whoops. Ninja! Ah, couldn't use lightning. Couldn't use lightning. I have to get all my get reminded where all my ninjutsu's going, so bear with me. I'm not the best ninja right now. I used to be the best ninja. It used to be that I was like ninja greatness. It was boom, boom, boom. I gotta get reminded with all my abilities now. Ninjas are not hard to use, they're just... Jeez. You just have to execute everything fast enough. Like, that's not even optimal anymore. The thunder. Ninjas! Oh, no. Pull those weapons back out. Ninjas! I mentioned before, though I think you didn't see it, things haven't hit the fan hard enough and to end off for an expansion. So basically, everything has not shit the bed yet. What? Bullcrap. And I got hit 2 times. That's... Thank you. Oh, come on. Why is it aiming at me? Of all the things. Oh, God. I hate this thing. It's a jerk. Okay, I did the wrong way. I did it the wrong way, guys. I did it the wrong way. I mean, we were born in with a hostile takeover. Yeah, it did. And then Heaven's Word ended with a sacrifice. Yeah, it did end with a sacrifice of like 300 people, 300... Huh? Huh? Okay, how did I get hit by that? Question? Question mark? How did I get hit by that? Question mark. I didn't know. Why didn't I put that out before? That's the question. Ouch. I am dying. I am dead. I am now the dead. I am now the dead. Healer's not gonna heal me. I'm for some reason just gonna continue to die. I don't even know how things are hitting me. What are Yep. I would say that this is kind of disastrous in my opinion, only because you lost your, well, not lost, but your friends are like somewhere, you have no idea where they are, and you have to go it alone with the only person you have left. Everybody else has been taken. Spoilers. You do know the book doesn't move, right? just putting that out there. Well, you want to go get them, so that makes sense. I'm trying to remember what combination of... Which one is this? Oh! It's the freezing one for stuns, but nobody uses the freezing one for stuns anyway. Being vague for spoilers, but death, that's a mid-story level. Maybe it's mid-story level? I need to remember, is it... No, that's the combination.
What's going on? What are you guys talking about?
They're talking about the story, for where it is right now. Zahila thinks it's not good enough for it to be like an ending for an expansion. Like, they usually leave off on a cliffhanger. Like last time.
Right now we're at the point of the story where, and again, kind of giving credence that we might have at least a 0.6 for story. We're not even close. We're not even at the point that we could say we're starting to resolve things. Like around this, by this point, we had Warriors of Darkness already taken care of.
Okay, I found the
At
combination.
this point, this feels like the lead up to the Warriors of Darkness plotline.
But
does that make sense?
The thing is that we've dealt with the Warriors of Darkness already.
Well, no, I'm more talking about like in terms of story resolutions and plot arcs. You get what I mean?
Oh.
So like by this point, we're at 4.4. Right. Back in 3.4, we had already resolved another plot line of Warriors of Darkness. Like 3.3, we finished Nidhogg. Right. 4.3, we finished, the Doma stuff. Now we're moving on to the tie-ins to, starting to transition to the next expansion. In 3.4, we took care of any remaining loose ends before moving on to the next expansion. Here, there's still some loose ends to tie up. It feels like we're leading into the expansion with 4.4, and 4.5 we might tie up loose ends. And we might get a 4.6 to officially carry over from what was built on 4.4. Does that make sense? You get what I'm saying?
No.
Like, it feels like...
I'm not getting all of it, but I think I understand where things might lie. So basically, simplify it, you probably think this isn't like a true ending to go into an expansion.
No.
Okay.
Like, basically, if you compare how the progression of the story and conclusion of arcs, comparing, from what we have here, comparing what we have now with what we had with Heaven's Ward, it feels like we're a bit behind, even though we're at the same point. Like, at 4.4, it feels a little bit behind what 3.4 was, or where 3.4 left us. 3.4 left us resolved with pretty much a lot of shit except what was going on with Alamigo and no, Doma was lit up. Gosetsu showed up in 3.5, right?
Gosetsu? Yeah.
Yeah. 3.5? Okay, so 3.4 was when we were starting to tie into the Alamigo, because that's when we started to get news on the Griffin. So, like, 3.4 was a conclusion to the Heavensward plot hooks and an introduction to the Stormblood plot hooks. Here, and if you compare the same, point 4 that we have here with Stormblood, there's not much resolution of what's left. Okay. Because mainly there's a lot of Alamigo stuff that's left because we only had one patch dedicated to Alamigo. 4.2 and 3 were both dedicated to Doma. So those plot hooks are, taken care of, but Alamigo still has a few things left. So,
I mean, Alamigo still has some things left, but it's like because Ul'dah has a lot of things left as well, to be honest.
I'm more talking like with what was introduced with this story.
Yeah.
In the terms of comparing with how much resolution we had with what's it called? With Heavensward. If you take the two major arcs with Stormblood, Alamigo, and Doma, and compare it with the two arcs with Heavensward, which was Dragon Song and Warriors of Darkness. At the by 3.4, 3.3 finished Dragon Song War, 3.4 finished Warriors of Darkness. So far, we've only finished Doma, and now we're trying to tease into next expansion without finishing off the second remaining thread of finishing Alamigo. That's why I'm kind of expecting the 3.5 to be a wrap-up for Alamigo, and then we'll get a 3.6 or 7, or maybe even 7, to lead into the next expansion. I hope I explained it a bit better.
Well, I'll let my chat, because I'm sure my chat knows exactly what you're talking about. I'm half trying to concentrate on trying to actually be a good ninja.
Oh, thank God, I finally got the burn for Expert Roulette.
There we go. I'm remembering how to become a ninja again. Final Fantasy XIV, don't know the story, but damn, its music is awesome. Definitely, yeah. Alexander be some good stuff that I can actually attest to. Let's keep in mind, FanFast Battle is Yojimbo, the new trial. Oh yeah, Yojimbo is a new trial? Even though he was like the last... He was the last boss in one of the dungeons? You said he has a trial now.
No, it's probably a FanFest exclusive thing.
Probably. Or...
Because we already know the next, if at the very least, Warlord's trial is gonna be Sekiro.
Oh yeah, prototype gear. A lot of the things in Final Fantasy XIV is based off of a lot of the stuff that's in like regular Final Fantasy games. Like Doma Castle's in here, the theme is in here as well. You actually get to fight the Doom Train from Final Fantasy VI. This thing is actually trying to kill somebody. Maybe we should murder it. I'm just putting that out here. Okay, well I guess I killed it. Oh no! My Black Mage brother is here. My Black Mage brother was here. Dang this! All right. All right. So officially, this guy has lost merits as a tank. He went too far. He lost merits. Oh, trick attack is for the back, isn't it? That's why.
Yes.
I should be doing that a lot more. Executed, target takes damage from the back.
I'm a bit sad they got rid of sneak attack, which was the most potent move ninjas had, and was from the basically trick attack, but from the front.
Attack, damage is taken. Okay. Yeah, better. Turn away.
Trick attack is vulnerability up by 10%.
Let me get my thing up. Let me just go ham real quick.
Are you trying to relearn ninja?
Yep.
I can,
No,
I
I got it. I got it. I usually, it's like riding a bike with me. Like, I forget after a little bit, and it's like,
Yeah.
Once I get my hands on it, it's like, oh, yeah, okay.
I used to main ninja back in Heaven's Ward, so.
Yeah, you were the definition of a weeb, weren't you?
No.
Really?
Not really.
I mean, you play samurai now. Play samurai and then there's ninjas.
I walk in and the first thing I hear is, "You're a weeb."
That's because I'm fucking
I'm
with
not an
DC.
edgelord.
I'm fucking with DC, because he said he mains ninja, and ninja.
I mained ninja back
He
in
main
Heaven's Ward.
ninja, and he mains samurai now. I was like, oh, so you were a weeb.
I'd just call him Dolman.
Alright, how fast can we melt this
come here.
scorpion?
Yes! Okay, I got it. We're good. We're good. We got this.
Well, another thing, my Switch arrived.
Nice.
Congrats, man. I'm sure you know where my friend code is. It's in the description below.
I still have yet to open the box.
Well, you enjoy your
'Cause
Switch.
I'm doing that right now.
Why am I number one? Why do I have a number one on top of... Oh, I see what they're doing. Okay, I see what's going on. I see what they're doing. Okay, I get it.
Yeah, I'm marking people for the panels. I do that sometimes when it's like we don't have... Like when we don't have pre-assigned groups, I do that sometimes in Google.
I wonder if maybe I can finally recreate the killing
shot,
this
guys.
dragon in this run by the time he before he even goes to the fog face.
Yeah, since you guys are doing 14 stuff, I still, like, I'm capped on mendacity, but I actually still haven't gotten all my Omega stuff yet, so I can join for...
Yeah, I can join for Omega stuff. I need 01, 03, and I've got my weekly for 04, 012, but I haven't.
Yeah, I
gotten
just
the
need
earpiece.
03 and 04, or 011 and 012.
Okay. Yeah, we can help.
I'm mainly just trying to get 09 because I wanted to bolt for the fucking
Wait,
music.
you did 012.
Yeah, I didn't get anything from it, except the weekly.
Oh, that's what I was thinking about.
Because, literally, I rolled neat on everything, and I didn't get a single thing.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah. Yeah, well.
Oh,
Which
I
means
don't
I'll
have
have to
limit
run
break
it
on
again.
Ninja. I don't have limit
Means
break
I'll
on
have to-
Ninja. That's crazy.
Well. Guess, well, at the end of the day, it just means I'll have to run 012 again and actually get gear from it, and hopefully not have a bad group as yesterday.
Alright, give me a second, guys. It's not the original dungeon battle. They don't program a battle just for FanFest. Yeah, I don't... I want more information on the FanFest that's happening, Zila. So, I don't know if you could put a link in the description, because I'm a little lazy, as you could tell. I'm just a little lazy. You can help me out with that. That is a waste of resources. Yeah, Rush Tank Bloody Hell. Yes. Considering 6 is my favorite, this makes me a very, very happy boy. Yeah, we can, is that even on my Wondrous Tales? Let me see. I don't think, yeah, it's not in here. There's gonna be a lot of songs that you can hear in the game that's from past games. Prototype. There is, I think, a lot of them are actually from past games, man. Void Arc. Let's do Rabby next. Mega's music still cracks me up. I can't hear chicken tenders. We're laying on an average 400 just to go to the FanFest. Just rehashing a dungeon boss battle is insulting, but FanFest isn't big enough to divert programmers and funds to make something unique. It's like stealing a marketer's to make kindergartners lemonade stand sin. Hotel travel. You going to the FanFest, Ahila? Hey, Yami, what's up? Can't wait for Final Fantasy VII bike to... I thought... You know what? They were supposed to get that bike in since, like, a year ago. What happened?
It's the Praetorium.
Okay, so I'm going to... Because I'm trying to get all my Wondrous Tales done. Because there's a patch tonight, isn't there?
Yeah, there's maintenance tonight.
Yeah, I'm probably just gonna stick with Wondrous Tales today. Let me see.
That's why I'm trying to focus on capping tonight before right now before I go to DMD.
Oh, even Johnny gives his he gave his congrats to me.
Oh, that's nice.
Well, his little brother, Elliot, hosted my stream, and he was telling people what was going on. Wow. Nice people in the world. Wait.
Good people, yeah.
Where's my limit break? I need my limit break. Where's my limit break? I need... there's no extra...
Last weekend was just a weekend for good people.
Yes.
Extra Life currently raised almost twice as much.
Dude,
as,
Travis, thank you.
Twice as much as they'd ever raised.
Let's do Red Mage, even though I'm not wearing red anymore.
What are you running currently?
Rabby.
Yeah.
Rabinaster.
Yeah. I might as well join for that because I need coins.
Let me clear that. Okay.
Just logging on right now though.
Okay. I'm also.
And I think I have it on
going to
Wondrous
check
Tales too.
If I'm not there, that's cool. Thank you, Yami, for interacting with them. FanFest release for the bike, also in Mog Station. Oh wait, so do we have the bike?
I think it's going to be coming to the Mog Station after the FanFest.
Because they said they don't want, they kind of feel bad for people who don't get access, who can't access FanFest and therefore are locked out of the Minion exclusive stuff. So the 7, especially since we're getting, the Minions are going to be 7 based, we're going to get, I believe it's Tifa, Cloud, no, it's Tifa. I just remember Tifa is one of them. I think it's Tifa, Baird, and Cloud, I think?
Because I know we were supposed to get the bike like a year ago, and then it just never came through.
Yeah, the bike is currently FanFest, you get for free at FanFest, or you can,
Well, that's cool. They want us to fly over there to get a freaking bike that some of us it's impossible to get to. Just chilling out, playing some Darksiders. Yami's playing
Darksiders 3 hype.
I can't wait to use. Who's the new one? It's the
Fury.
female. Yeah, it's Fury.
Which fun fact actually exists.
What I'm mad about is that they went from war to death. Like, death is supposed to be the strongest out of the 4 horsemen, but he makes the biggest sacrifice, I believe. If y'all don't know Darksiders' lore and story.
He's also the one who's most protective of his brothers. So after the shit happened with war, he's kind of like out for vengeance.
Well, he's the oldest brother, so of course he's going to be the most protective.
He's the big bro.
He's the big brother. He's the big brother. He is also the wisest and apparently the strongest. So I'm like, oh shit.
Damn right.
Death is all over the place. Thank you, Junti. I really do appreciate that.
I'm really happy. Which horse? Because I know they made Fury an actual member of the Four Horsemen. Who's Fury replacing?
Fury's not replacing. Fury's the sister.
Well, no, I know in the actual. I thought for 3 they said she was an actual horseman.
She is an actual horseman. She's
member of the Four. I mean.
Yeah, she is part of the Four. She is the sister. She is the. I think.
The Four Horsemen are War, Pestilence, Famine, and Death. Fury in the actual lore, she's the one who. So they're actually doing kind of being true to her actual story, but kind of counter to it. Because in Darksiders 3, she's trying to stop the 7 deadly sins. In the actual story, she's the one who released them for Ragnarok.
I need you to understand. So, Darksiders, it is Fury, War, Death, and Pestilence. And
so they got rid of Famine.
Yes. And Pestilence, I guess, is the last person we're going to see. I believe Fury... I don't know who the second Otis. We all know that Death is the Otis, but Pestilence and War, I think, generally had a fight, and they don't like each other much. And Death cut off War's hand just to like show him, but he cared for his brother long enough, or he cares for his family. That's why he replaced War's hand himself, and he's trying to get the family back together anyway. Death. But Fury is the next one to answer the call. So it was first War who apparently started it all, but he didn't. He was framed.
Yeah.
And
really quick, Sync. Go ahead and put up a party finder so I can join for Rabbi.
Okay. All right, let me put that up there.
Well, no, I get that.
FanFest
The thing is, I forgot they wrote.
That's right. That's because they had a shit show of a ticket sale, didn't they, for the FanFest?
Yeah, apparently, I think that got hacked.
I'm going to grind over it.
They got people managed to bypass the timer.
Oof.
Apparently, there was a link that, like a broken link, that actually allowed people to bypass the timer. So everyone who did the right thing and waited, only like 3 people out of them managed to buy tickets. Because tickets had already sold out by then.
Alright, password is 9876. Recruiting, it's gonna be up. War, Death, Fury, Stride are all 4. Stride? I thought it was Pestilence.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I know if I remember, it was they changed Famine and Pestilence. If not Pestilence, I remember because the Fury's actual story is that she's basically the 5th horseman, or technically the horsewoman. She's number 5.
Well, she was always shown to be part of the 4 because she's in like promotional arts and.
I'm not talking about Darksiders, like I'm talking actual, like, real.
Well, I'm talking about Darksiders. So
that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that Darksiders changed her actual story, like her actual proper story.
You can't compare Darksiders to the actual myth of the 4 Horsemen, because it's totally changed and it's totally different. For one thing,
what it's based on, dude. That's what I'm saying.
They changed it. Well, take it
It
this way.
actually stays true to a lot of things.
Take it this way. War starting it and then being convicted of a felony, that's never been in any kind of myth. War comes from War starts it, but War didn't like come down from the heavens and then cause it. That's what I'm saying, is that if you're gonna go by Darksiders lore and their myth and story, you gotta take what they take and take their story as their story.
Well, no, actually, that's actually kind of true with War.
War starts it, but he didn't get convicted of anything, because he's supposed to start it.
Who also is what was it he was framed for?
I remember the thing that he was framed for is he was framed for starting the apocalypse early. You get what?
Yeah, the idea was that he started it too early.
Yes, he was framed
Which
for that.
actually is a thing that actually war is said to be. Basically, if anyone were to, if anything were to be a false positive sign of the apocalypse, it would be war.
Okay.
Because he's the most what's the word? The most tempting of the horsemen. So him being framed for starting the apocalypse early, that actually kind of makes sense.
Well, going by Darksiders lore, because I'm not trying to mix the two.
That's what I'm saying, though.
Fury got the signal from Death. Death got the signal so that his brothers and sisters would be coming down. But it was always Fury that was part of the Four. Because she was always there between Death, War, and Pestilence. So she was always there, story-wise. She's apparently very nasty, and she's the next one to be, like, we're talking 10 years in the making, I'm thinking, because I don't know when Darksiders 2 came out.
2011, I would say.
Like, it's been a long time, so her coming down from, her having her own game is something that should have been done years ago. I don't even know why it took her so long to come down.
Probably because of the fact that THQ Nordic has been going through hell and studio hell.
What I've been trying to say is that I don't like the fact that they decided to have Death come out as the second horseman. Because he is the strongest, I would think they would have left him for last. That's what I was trying to say. Current what the fuck with FanFest is people's pre-order merch orders are being canceled. I have no idea what this whole thing about the FanFest has been up in the air, and it's been confusing me myself. We helping some FC.
This was kind of a shit show.
Also, to answer someone's questions, I do not have the Rathalos mount. I want the Rathalos mount.
Have you guys done?
I have people that I play with in order to do Rathy. I just need to get a good day with them.
I'm still trying to get it clear, so I can party finder that bitch.
You don't want to party finder Rathy. Well, okay, no, you can party finder with Rathy, yeah, but you need to have like an optimum team that you can talk with. Warrior is the youngest one, Death is the oldest one. Okay, so I got that. So I was thinking that right. So War is the youngest.
That's why he's the most tempting. Basically, the idea is, like, especially even with the actual apocalypse lore, he out of the Four Horsemen, him being he's
2 games came out 8 years ago.
War is the most likely to happen because being the youngest, he's the most impulsive.
And it's funny, him being impulsive didn't show that much while playing as him. I did like my Darksiders. Love both Darksiders.
Yeah.
I just wish that Death didn't have to come out so early. I was waiting to, like, I was thinking like 4 years.
I think it was a good as being a follow-up to 1. I don't even think 3 was planned for a while.
I don't know. I don't know. Enjoy
because 2 ends kind of conclusively.
Ticketing error was on the ticketing system itself. Okay, so it wasn't really a human problem. It was a programming problem, which physically sucks. Okay, I just read Strife uses 2 pistols for his choice of weapons, and he is Pestilence replacement, by the way. Okay. The merch is the store system. They use it's infamous for horrible. It's really okay. So the merch store system they use is infamous for horrible service. Oh, Darksiders 3 should have been sooner. Anybody know why their studio has been going through hell and back? Needs to get better service that can handle rush of system inquiries and online requests. Square Square's not. Square was a game company, and then it became a company. I want to say that there are a lot less people who are creative in the company now than there are today. I mean, don't get me wrong, Final Fantasy 15 was a great Final Fantasy game, but
Damn right it was.
There's just some things that Square is creating that I think they could have done so much better. I mean, somehow they got the license for Tomb Raider, and then they recreated Tomb Raider, and
Because
that's good.
They own IDOS.
Huh?
Because they own IDOS.
Because of what?
They purchased IDOS.
Okay, so they purchased IDOS. That's fine. And then they recreated, reimagined, rebooted Tomb Raider, and it's good now. Again, Tomb Raider was never really bad.
Like they kind of had to reboot it after the shit show that was Angel of Darkness.
Never played that one, so.
Is bad.
Offered a good price. Yeah, they did. That is
Well,
why.
no. Actually, IDOS has been with Square for a long time.
Who?
IDOS.
IDOS? Oh, okay.
Because IDOS was they're the ones behind Gex. They're the ones behind Tomb Raider. IDOS has been with Square for a long time. In fact, actually, if you look at Arkham Asylum, the reason like you see a lot of DC shit is because of Square owning IDOS. Because Batman Arkham Asylum is co-owned by Square. Because
Arkham Asylum.
Because that was Rocksteady plus IDOS, Montreal.
Arkham Asylum?
Yeah, Batman Arkham Asylum.
I don't think Arkham Asylum owns. I don't think Square owns Arkham Asylum.
Well, Rocksteady, it doesn't own it, but it's the publisher. It was the publisher for it before WB stepped in because it was basically for Arkham Asylum. WB didn't really give a shit about Rocksteady. Like, they were like, who are these jokers? We're gonna pass on your Batman game.
Our publisher, so they
like it's still licensed and published by WB because WB owns the licensing rights to DC Comics properties, but the game itself is WB and Square because it was co-developed by Rocksteady and IDOS.
Let me see. I want to see this myself. Developers generally go to publishers for funding to make a project, so that makes sense.
Trust me, publishers are when you get into legality of like how much publishers contribute to what to determine like who owns the rights for the game, it becomes a fucking mess as soon as you get two publishers in the ring.
Okay, let me play. So, developed by Rocksteady, published by IDOS and Interactive and Warner Brothers. Okay, Arkham Asylum, I don't know anything if there's Square in here. Maybe they were rejected by Square.
Well, no, because if you play the game, there are Square Enix credits.
Wait, what the? I'm pressing the wrong button here. Huh. Okay, there's Square Enix games here.
Yeah, there's a lot of Square Enix.
Oh no, that's at the bottom. I don't see anything where Square Enix is in there. Gotta go. Alright, see ya, Yami. But they can also ask for engines and systems and owned by the company.
Well, no, so like you mentioned IDOS, that's Square.
I mean, okay. Square Enix Limited doing business as Square Enix Europe. Okay, so when did Arkham Asylum come out?
2009. Because there was an Arkham game every 2 years.
Okay, so
2009, 2011 for City, 2013 for Origins, 2015 for
and IDOS
or 9.
Okay. And
IDOS has been with Square since early 2000s at the very least.
let me see something here. So they were Eidos. Well, I know Eidos has been okay. So Eidos has been with former Eidos Interactive logo. Okay, no. What I'm looking for is when they got taken over by Square, February 2009. Okay, and
Wasn't taken over, more acquired.
no, taken over.
No, takeover means it no longer exists. Eidos the Eidos Studios was acquired and purchased by Square Enix.
So they were buying Eidos Interactive. So they bought BIOS. Okay, so they bought Eidos. Okay. And Interactive. Yep. And they took over Eidos Interactive on the 22nd of April 2009. So they were already in the midst of playing this game, or playing the game. So they were in the midst of making Arkham Asylum, but technically, Square Enix came on the back end of Arkham Asylum.
Well, no. Again, it's what
because they were taken over in 2009.
Where you're reading taken over, because Eidos has been a Square Enix developer for
taken over by Square Enix 2009 to present.
Where are you reading that for taken over? Again, taken over? Like,
it's like, well, take over, acquired, it doesn't matter. They were bought out by Square in 2009. So in February 2009, Square Enix reached an agreement to purchase Eidos Interactive for 84.3 million. Is that pounds? Pending shareholder approval.
I mean, Eidos has still been with Square since the PS1 days.
Probably worked with Square, but probably wasn't owned by Square.
It's a matter of like what studios work for certain publishers.
Let me put it to you this way:
there
was Rare working with Nintendo, or were they owned by Nintendo? See?
It's less that situation because Nintendo's a platform holder, not a publisher.
Oh, well, they're all. In fact, Nintendo does everything, but...
yeah.
No,
but I'm more talking like third party. Rare is a third party developer working for third party.
But you get what I'm saying, right? Eidos worked.
I get what you're trying to say, but...
No. You're not listening. Eidos was taken over, bought, doesn't matter, there's a word in there, at 2009 by Square Enix.
Acquired.
And
well, no, hold on.
And in the past, they may have worked with Square Enix in some games. And that can be true. I'm saying here is that at the tail end of Arkham Asylum, that's when Square popped in. So through maybe a small smidget of help, Square helped develop Arkham Asylum, but that would be like at the tail end of its development. At that point, it's probably being tested and bugs are being fitted out. So I don't think Square has anything to do with Arkham Asylum.
I do.
I don't
because
think so.
Again,
I don't think so.
There are production and development credits for Square.
Yeah, at the tail end. They didn't come in until the very end.
No,
well, again, okay. Let me see this again.
Let me put it to you this way. Let me put it this way. Think of it. I'm trying to find a good, appropriate example.
Let me see.
It was a developer that it's a situation where sometimes you have developers work with publishers, and then the publishers would sometimes acquire the studio and, be a...
The keyword was Europe?
Yeah, Square Enix, basically Square Enix Europe is the one that handles all of Square's non-RPG games. Square Enix Europe is the one that handles, Square Enix Europe is the one that sort of manages, a lot of the, Eidos Montreal for, Deus Ex and Tomb Raider. Square Enix Japan is the one that's working on like the RPGs like Kingdom Hearts 7 Remake and 15, while you have Deus Ex Mankind Divided, Tomb Raider games. Those are Square Enix Europe.
Okay, so what you're saying is, even though Square, I don't know where in Square, like they probably, like the engine and stuff were probably used.
It was.
Was it the engine that was used in Arkham Asylum?
It was co-developed by Eidos.
I mean, we already know that. I'm saying, where in the development of Arkham Asylum does Square come in? Does it come in with their engine? Because if that's the case, then what Eidos probably used was their engine, and not so much of have somebody from Square Enix or Square Enix themselves. Like, Square Enix might have published it.
Well, no, that Eidos is Square Enix.
We'll be back, going to work, look forward to more videos, more tank fails. Alright, thanks,
Juti. If they were... Hold on, let me just look this up real quick.
Okay, wait, hold on. It's... Development. Rocksteady. Gotta wait a bit longer for Mario Kart 8. Well, Jayden, that's okay. Developers can be under a publisher family and still work with another project. So, Zeal, are you saying that Square did develop Arkham Asylum?
Studio was founded by Eidos Eidos Interactive.
Because if Eidos was, if Eidos was already working with Square Enix since before they were taken over, then their business is weird. Eidos is Square property, but most likely has a clause to keep their name from history and weight.
Hold on, SCI.
Yeah, and that was still 2009. Wait, hold on. Okay. Square Enix Europe. Alright. Square Enix Limited, formerly Denmark Limited, and Eidos Interactive Limited, doing business as Square Enix Europe. Okay. Acting as the European subsidiary of Square Enix. The company was founded in...
Yeah, that's basically Eidos Interactive was what would eventually become Square Enix EU.
The company was founded in Denmark in 1984, named after the founder Mark Strachan and Dominic Wheatley in 1995. The company was acquired by Eidos and was merged with two other studios and renamed Eidos Interactive the following year. Eidos was in turn acquired by SCI in 2005, and Eidos Interactive was sold to Square Enix in 2009. On the 9th of November 2009, Square Enix completed the merger of its existing European branch with Eidos Interactive, renaming the resulting company Square Enix Europe. Okay.
Yeah, in terms of engine, it's not the engine because Arkham Asylum runs on the Unreal 3.
Okay, so I think we have a confusion here. Eidos is Square property, but most likely has a clause to keep their name. Okay, I think I read that. But I think more likely to publish the game worldwide, they needed publishers who have the rights to release the games in Europe region. I would say...
Yeah, basically Eidos Dirt by that point.
Hey, Twilight Hanyo, what's up? How you doing? I would say that it
basically by that point, Eidos was the basically Europe branch.
Not at first. Okay, I will put this out right now. It came out in August 2009, and the merger finally went through in 2009 of March. But before that,
they were part of Square Enix. They were part of Square Enix, but that official takeover, that official acquisition, is what officially turned Eidos into what we now know as Square Enix EU.
Okay, that's fine.
Back then, they were still a... Think of it this way. What? Now, hold on. Let me just explain, because I actually found a good comparison. Think of it where now Eidos basically is Square Enix, is just, you know, the Europe division. Back then, it was essentially a relationship where it was a developer for the publisher, kind of like how you have DICE for EA.
I don't think you understand what I was saying.
But you have Monolith.
I asked, did Square Enix develop Arkham Asylum? Nobody has answered that question.
I
don't think so.
No.
Hold on, let me pull up
Square
my
Enix did not develop Arkham Asylum. They acquired the studio. I understand that. And they became Square Enix U. I understand that.
Hold on.
So
hold on. Because I actually did a playthrough of Arkham Asylum. I'm pulling it up, the last part for the goddamn credits, just to make sure I'm remembering this right.
November date is when the paperwork is notarized. Oh no, in 2009, Square Enix completed the merger of its existence. Oh, okay, so yeah, that was on paperwork.
Completed.
Hold
on.
They did the takeover still in March, and in August they still finished the game. So while the business was going through up to November, they were still taken over by Square Enix. But at the same time, what I wanted to know is who developed the game, and Rocksteady developed the game.
Rocksteady,
and Eidos, I think Eidos published. Did they publish it? Yeah, they're publishers, but they are Square Enix now. So at that time, its name was still Eidos until Square Enix came in and changed the name. So at that point,
here we are. So I'm looking through the credits right now. It's Rocksteady credits, and then it goes to. Hold on, real quick.
No, I'm not gonna hold on, because what I'm gonna say here...
Square Enix Germany, Square Enix France.
Okay, I'm not gonna hold on, because this is what I'm gonna say. At that point, they were still Eidos. On paper, I guess. And at the end, it was Square Enix Europe. So I get that. I just wanted to know who developed the game, and it was Rocksteady Studio. And I was like, okay, there we go. I was like, oh, that's great. And then, because before we were talking about how Square Enix brought back Tomb Raider, and I don't even know how this went from Arkham Asylum, from Tomb Raider to Arkham Asylum to Darksiders to what the fuck am I playing now? I don't even know how all that came to be. This went off to a tangent that, you know, wasn't even supposed to be.
Yeah, being honest, even I lost track of the tangent.
So,
point of the matter is, I'm glad Eidos brought back Tomb Raider because fuck, I love the reboot trilogy.
Legally required to be used until officially purchased with paperwork. Yes. So in November, it was finally dubbed Square Enix of Europe, and that is what I get. I understand all that.
Yeah, like basically before then, there were basically a Square Enix, a developer under the Square Enix umbrella, much like Monolith Productions for Warner Brothers, DICE for EA.
Weren't they
formerly known as Visceral Studios for EA?
Oh yeah, okay. Well,
They were a developer under the branch of a publisher, which was then acquired by the publisher to be fully merged with the company. Basically, like what EA's been doing, where, you know, they absorb companies.
The regulations in Europe. Regulation hell? Is it that bad?
Yeah.
Oh crap, I can't put this song on because it's Nintendo, and Nintendo likes to block everything. Tasso. You should probably... Okay, so Tasso's in YouTube. I usually see you on Twitch, by the way. Also,
yeah.
Rare was obtained to develop games solely for Microsoft. Yeah, I understand that. But wasn't... Okay, now, Rare was in a pickle, but they were working pretty much under Nintendo. And then they were bought out by Microsoft. Rare.
Rare wasn't a Nintendo developer. Because all the games they made back in the day were published by other companies. The only Nintendo published games were Banjo and Conquer.
What about Donkey Kong?
Oh, and Donkey Kong, my bad. I always forget they did DKC and DK64.
They did. They did a bunch of stuff like that, and they
Donkey Kong Country and Donkey Kong 64.
Yeah.
Basically, DK Conquer and Banjo.
And
those are the only.
What about Perfect Dark?
I believe that was published by someone else.
Published by someone else, but it was still a Nintendo exclusive game.
Doesn't matter. That's a matter of life. That doesn't matter. Sony doesn't publish. All the exclusives. Like Sony doesn't publish Kingdom Hearts.
I believe. Who was it?
Sony.
That
better one. Sony doesn't publish Final Fantasy.
Square.
Like Sony didn't publish Final Fantasy VII.
Oh no, they didn't. I know Sony doesn't publish. That's all Square. But
that's what I'm saying. Like basically the only things that Nintendo published for Rare are the ones that are technically considered Nintendo properties.
Okay, that's fine.
Actually, I don't even think technically. Hold on, let me check because I'm not even sure.
Other properties remain by the companies who's registered the trademark.
Oh.
Yeah, but Square, because of Nintendo, Rare pretty much got their big one up. But Nintendo owns the original IPs for the characters he had. That's true. It's just Rare just made the games. They developed the games.
Yeah, Rare actually no. Conker's Bad Fur Day wasn't even published by Nintendo. It was published by Rare and THQ, and Rare in North America and THQ in EU.
Okay, that makes sense.
Banjo,
because it's Conker.
Banjo,
no, I don't think Nintendo. Well, okay, it was sold on the Nintendo 64, but I'm just saying.
The platform holder doesn't equate publishing.
So THQ published. That's fine. I know Conker is an original property, so I'm saying that their games as Rare, even though the publishers are basically just the brands that help them get them, provide them the money and the backing for them to actually market themselves.
Publishers do more than that. Publishers also manage licensing rights and all.
Yeah, they do the end of the paperwork where
they do the
it's
paperwork.
Important.
They do
it's
paperwork.
Important.
Publishers do paperwork, money, and producing.
This is why Geno is such an issue, because Geno is owned by
because Square.
Although,
because the licensing
hi,
rights...
Cloud from Final Fantasy VII, which is also owned by Square. How are you doing? So that's not an excuse anymore.
Well, no, actually, yes and no, because actually Geno...
No, it's not an excuse anymore.
No, actually, because Geno... Basically, Paper Mario 60... not Paper Mario... Super Mario RPG is kind of up in the air because of the fact that that it's not the same Square. I don't know.
They resold that game on
like
the Wii
Cloud being
and the Wii U.
All I remember is that Cloud being in Smash is not an appropriate reasoning for Geno not being in Smash.
Unless Geno wasn't the actual creation. Cloud is testing the waters. It has to do with
the fact that Mario RPG is...
okay.
Mario RPG is basically in legal hell. That's the best way I can say it, because it's owned by 3 different entities on top of all the people that worked on it.
Unless there is another property that is with Super Mario RPG, I don't think there should be a problem. Seeing how Geno, when you think Super Mario RPG, you're thinking Square and Nintendo collaborating. What other companies are in the middle of that helped with that game that disallows Geno from being in the game? And even still, they have Geno costumes in there, and I'm pretty sure they have a Geno sticker in there somewhere, or Spirit, which is gonna be a thing. So
I like the idea of Spirits.
From what I can understand, though Cloud is in there, there's something missing. There is either a company that's there's like a company that's stopping it or something.
I think I remember, because I remember having this discussion with someone else. they have the rights to use Gino. No. Let me rephrase that. They have the rights to represent Gino. They don't have the rights to actually use him.
I don't know if that's also a viable thing. Cloud, okay, so Cloud has enough work. Well, Cloud is the poster boy for Final Fantasy, to be honest. Gino, on the other hand, if we're talking about, you know, cult favorites, he would have enough merit to, like, you wouldn't risk putting Gino in Super Smash Brothers. You can't risk it. It's Gino.
Sakurai's also said that they've that when it comes to what makes it as a fighter, what makes it as a costume, what makes it as a spirit/sis trophy, or all that.
Yeah,
it's a lot of.
Neil, how you doing, man?
There are several factors. One of them is what can they get? The extent that they can get away with legally, and also
I just think there's something
what can they do with the character that they haven't done with anyone
technically,
else?
Gino is a costume. So,
Gino is a Mii Fighter costume.
Yeah, he's a costume. So they're in some way, finally,
right now it's Gino. They have, because I believe Gino's a case where they have the rights to represent him, not actually using him.
In some way, Nintendo has the ability to, and I'm thinking because if Gino's likeness is in Super Smash Brothers, it still questions what's in the middle stopping him being like. I don't really care if Gino's in Super Smash Bros. To be honest, I've only played maybe a little bit less than half of Super Mario RPG. We'll get to that later, but I got Gino nonetheless, and I still liked playing as him. And even at the little bit of me playing as him, I'd say he would be a good fit in Smash Brothers. If he's not in it, I don't care. If he is in it, great. I just want to know why can't he be in it? His likeness is already in there. If there's something in the middle of all that, I wish they were more clear.
It's representation versus actually having.
Like, there shouldn't be any...
It's a difference between a cosplay, or it's a difference... It's basically you have
I don't understand.
You have that you can use his likeness, but you can't use him.
Yeah, I don't understand. Like, usually when they offer use of his issue, the public riots. Because to be honest, I don't think there is a problem using Gino in there. And when people, I am willing to bet, if things were cleared up and Gino was a representative in there, everybody would be fucking on the floor, just like making liquid that shouldn't be coming out of your body, but people would be excited to see him, and investors, in terms of business, would probably have their stocks fly. So it's like, Gino's in the game? Oh my god! Throw money at the window, and it's like, I need the game. And that's...
Again, it's a matter of the fact that you can represent him, but you can't use him.
Okay, that's what
it's basic. Again, it's like if cosplaying, you can use anyone's likeness. That's public domain, or not public domain. Fair use.
I wonder how far you could say that in terms of likeness.
Actually using the character involves more loopholes. Involves jumping through more hoops.
You can sell an image of Gino for like 1,000. His IP would be okay, 50K or more. So basically, you can't use
versus IP. Thank you. That I was looking for the term. So it's likeness versus IP. You can use the likeness, but you can't use the IP.
So somehow they were able to use the likeness. I don't know if that's fair use territory. That's something that's a gray area.
Likeness is generally
we can say fair use all we want, but we still get our ass whooped with like, please take that down, or you can't use that, or no, the representation is all on us. So
it's algorithms, but also
fair use is a gray area. But yes, I understand what Zahil is saying. In terms of his IP, I wish they were just more clear on as to why. Or if there's like something.
I think it's also the fact that also the original creators are no longer.
So if they were more clear, I would totally be down with that.
I think that actually might be it. I think it's the fact that the original creators, the character creators, are no longer with Square, so I don't even think Square
it's not fair use. They paid for the right to use his image. Okay, that's what I thought. So I thought it wasn't fair use. Fair use is something that usually like people like me would use in order to use like a certain image to represent something else in my own taste. I was darn sure that Gino's likeness being in there was something that they bought, and they had to ask permission. Heihachi's image is also a Mii costume, but they had to, you know, go up to the company and be like, hey, can we use Heihachi's image? And they're like, wait, you're Sakurai that makes Smash Brothers. Sure, go do it. That's what I thought. Oh, they asked for more for his likeness? So, are you saying that Square is being stingy for Gino? Or maybe... Is it just Square? Is it just Square? Is there another party? I think there... Let me check. There has to be, like, another party in the middle of all this. There can't just be Square and Nintendo. Can it?
I think it actually might be just Squaresoft and Nintendo that worked on RPG.
So Super Mario RPG. It can't just be Square and Nintendo, can it? So
It might be.
Developed by Square, published by Nintendo.
Yeah.
Also wants to keep the cost low. Yeah. Well, they had Heihachi's image, so yeah, of course Heihachi's not like really in there. So.
Yeah, again, like that it's also licensing rights, because actually because it is confirmed that for Ultimate, Sakurai basically hoard himself out in order to make sure he got the rights from Namco, Sega, and especially Konami to use the third-party fighter.
Well, Sega's easy.
Like, especially to bring back Snake. From what I understand, Sakurai spent a good 3 days, like non-stop, like 72 hours in meetings with Konami, trying to make sure that he.
All right. At this point, so at this point with Konami, they have nothing to say. Like if they wanted a cut of that profit that Sakurai is definitely gonna get. They can't say no to Sakurai, and there shouldn't have been no 3 days.
They can, and they did for Smash 4.
They can't, like, it's like we know that, it's like they were holding Snake hostage because they're Konami.
He's not coming out of the box.
That was awkward and weird, but Snake in itself, like, Konami was already failing as a game company anyway. So
they didn't get that. Well, no. Here's the thing: they don't give a shit about the game company side anymore.
I understand that. I understand that. It's all business with them. Adding the bad blood with the happened with the PlayStation and the Final Fantasy VII exclusive. The bad blood Final PlayStation. Whoa.
Basically, it's like the bad blood between Nintendo and Sony. Square kind of got caught in the middle.
Square is still its own property. Like, they make games for all consoles, so they can do whatever the heck they want, unless the specific people who are making the console pay for them. Yeah, they're like, oh, make it for this console only. Unless they went up to them directly with that, Square can basically be like, hey, I'm going to sell my game on this and this and this. Unless...
No, it's not that. You can't just decide what platform. You can't just decide what platform you're making a game for. It's a matter of license agreements and like basically contracts up the wazoo.
Well, yeah, but like, those certain contracts, those certain people can go up to those companies and say, "Can you make the game specifically and only for this console?" See what I mean? Never to come back when they announced it by Nintendo. Wait, what? Okay, well, for Bandai, they helped develop Brawl and most likely Ultimate. Oh, Smash 4. Bandai helped make Smash 4
yes.
too. I don't know about Smash
Brawl. Well, that's why it was pretty easy to get Pac-Man.
Yeah, so I know Bandai definitely helped with Smash 4. And I know they definitely had to have helped with Ultimate. Because Sakurai was in the Bandai studio whenever he did a direct for Smash 4.
Phone.
Huh?
Hang on. The phone's going off.
Yeah, I gotta hop off too because I gotta get ready for D&D.
Okay, you go do that.
All right, you guys
They
take
were
care.
told to never come back when they announced it by Nintendo. Wait, adding in their own properties is fine and is a sales push, but this is PlayStation we're talking about. Square was to never come back to Nintendo? What?
More like the Square. Square saw back in the N64 era, and I'll say this and then I'll hop off. Back in the N64 era, Square saw Nintendo as petty, so they were like, "Fuck you, we're never coming back to you. We're going to these guys because you fucked them over."
Oh. Wait, what?
Because remember the whole deal with the Nintendo and Sony fell apart because Nintendo was fucking petty as shit and they tried to one up.
I see.
Sony. So Square was like, "Hey, if you're acting like that, fuck you. I don't know. We don't know if we want to stay doing business with you. Fuck off."
Okay, I see it. I'll say this: I'm impressed with what Nintendo was able to do with the 64 hardware. Mario, Zelda, their devs.
It was also the fact. It was also the fact that Nintendo was so stubborn about using parts. Square wanted to make more use with CD technology, so they went to Sony.
Hardware, and you get nowhere near anything like Final Fantasy running on it. Oh, creative Final Fantasy. When we made our decision, the president of Square Enix, Masafumi Miyamoto, our lead programmer Ken Narita, and I went to a meeting with Yamachi-san. There's an old cultural tradition where in Kyoto someone was welcome you with tea, but you're not supposed to really drink that tea. It's just polite to have it there. And Yamachi-san welcomed us with a very expensive bento meal and beer, and gave us a very nice welcome, and basically patted us on the back to say, "I wish you the best. No bitter feelings or anything." I think Sakaguchi is just trying to be polite, politically correct with that one. Okay, so I don't think anyone from Nintendo gave us a hard time. They said, "Oh, we don't need that." That's what they said. Their philosophy has also been that Nintendo hardware is for their games, and if a publisher wants to publish, okay, you can do it, but if you don't like it, we don't want it. What I heard was Nintendo said, "If you're leaving us, never come back." Hiroshi Kawai. If you're leaving us, never come back.
Yeah,
So
Nintendo was also pretty petty back then.
Okay, so there are plenty of people. There's 3 people who are speaking. They're taking Hiroshi Kawai, Hironobu Sakaguchi, which is the creator of Final Fantasy, and
Yes.
Yoshihiro Moriyama, who's the executive vice president of Square Enix US. So, since he's the leader, of course they're going to be polite to him, and he's the creator of Final Fantasy. I guess they would give respect to him, but he's the Hiroshi was the character programmer for Square Japan, and what he heard was, "If you're leaving us, never come back," which is weird. Final Fantasy series, blah blah blah. However, when
I'm hopping off.
all right.
Okay, later.
Take care.
So basically, it was just hardware problems. Like they couldn't put Final Fantasy VII on Nintendo 64. I don't know if it was a more or less like, "Oh, don't come back ever again." Well, it could be. I don't know. Philips backed out of the CD console and helped make the PlayStation. They did make the PlayStation, and
Oh
Nintendo
yeah,
was looking crazy.
that deal with Philips.
Yeah.
Alright, now I got Smash Ultimate Mario Kart 8 downloading on the Switch. I'm gonna let it sleep for a bit.
You might want to wait for Smash Ultimate, because
I got the Smash Ultimate Edition Switch, so I got the free download code for it. Might as well download it now.
I hope it doesn't take up space in your Switch.
I mean, the only other game that I'm really planning on getting is Breath of the Wilds right now. Other than that, not really much, except maybe some indie games, and that shouldn't take up much space.
No Mario Kart?
Well, that's already downloading, and yeah. Actually, since we're on Final Fantasy XIV right now, I do have a pretty decent, what I consider a decent Bloodborne glamour.
Bloodborne.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
can. Want me to link you the items because it's like it's a machinist set.
Nah. I'll figure it out later. It's a machinist set. I don't have machinist up at all.
You needed it. You need like either Bard or machinist of 50 for it.
I don't have either.
Okay. Well then, I guess you'll just see it when we go into Rabanastre after 15 more minutes of waiting.
Hopefully, you're a short man.
You could just examine.
Still short man. What the heck?
Yeah, true.
Could you turn back on, you stupid computer? Okay, I need to get a new wire now. We'd be trying to stay sane, trying to work with the PHP code. Octopath Traveler is good from what I've heard. Yeah, Octopath Traveler is a great game. But aesthetic-wise,
Takes a while.
It's Octopath Traveler caters more to the old school, so beware.
Oh, I'm fine with that. But I'm still probably just gonna stick with stuff like Virtual Console stuff, maybe, I don't know. Actually, Sync, what level is your monk, or what level, like, do you have either your monk or ninja at 66?
My monk's at 66.
Okay, so then you can actually have a Bloodborne Glamour for your monk, which is just the starting gear. Just best man's pants and shoes, the vampire coat.
That's what I need, just a vampire coat.
Yeah, it's just $3 on Mog Station.
Thought so. Thought so.
I mean, at least it's not like $5 or $7. Because it's such an old
Not really
out.
a big difference. It still costs money on the Mug Station. As long as it's not like $10 or $25 like a mount.
Oh no. No, it's not. It's nowhere near that price.
That's dumb.
Yeah. You know, they still try to sell a food item for like $5 on Mog Station. Yeah. They tried to sell a food item on Mog Station for like $5.
PHP code equals utter hell. Think, making a box with 70 million paper clips? You can use paper? What? Is that like a job thing, or... Wait.
I'm
Final
going
Fantasy
to assume
Maxima
so.
comes out tomorrow for Switch. World of Final Fantasy Maxima. Oh, I like World of Final Fantasy. I just wish. Gah! I just wish. There was a lot. Actually, I know. I like the game. It's just I played through it and that ending. It's in the series of endings where I have to say, like, man, that's bittersweet.
What game? What are you talking about?
World of Final Fantasy's ending.
Oh,
The
World
true
of Final
ending.
Fantasy.
It's
Oh, so that game has multiple endings. Yay.
Well, you go through the game and something happens, and then you're like, no, I don't want that to happen. Well, it kind of tricks you. It's like, oh, that just happened, and you know, oh no, he's gone. But then it's like, oh, but things just changed and different things happened and people are saved, and then you go for the actual ending and it's like, well, that's bittersweet. New Game Plus is Maxima. New Game Plus. So it's the exact same story, just a little bit extra. We're still waiting for this damn thing to pop.
Yeah, DPS queues, am I right?
It doesn't even look like it's just a DPS. Like, if we both went in as, like... Oh, well, I don't think we could both go in as tank. Not in this one.
No, you can't both go in as tank, at least not in the same party.
It's taking for freaking ever and ever and ever and ever.
Yeah, it's taking so long, I'm gonna copy some pictures onto my computer from my PS4.
50 minutes. Okay, we're done with that.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
I'm switching. Because I just want to get through this. Just need to get
Yeah, so you're finishing off Wondrous Tales?
I'm just
Or
I'm just gonna
we're
finish off Wonder
re-queuing.
Sales. I'm requeuing.
Okay.
So I'm requeuing. 26 minutes. Get the heck out of here. Kidding me?
Okay,
What else do I have?
Well, for my Wondrous Tales, I have Deep Dungeon, O1, I have T2, one of the like 05 through 08. Let me check which one's Burden of the Sun.
Feast.
I have 08.
P1T6. Okay. So basically, I have Extreme Whirl Eater, Extreme. There's a couple of Extreme Striking Tree, Howling Eye, Heaven on High, which I can just do real quick. Delta
Yeah,
Escape.
that's what I meant by Deep Dungeon.
Delta Escape 3.0, which that's easy enough.
Yeah.
Rabby and Void Arc. Okay, you know what? Taking too long.
I still have my level 1 through 49 dungeon to do because I have all my stuff above 50.
Too long. Taking too long. I'm not waiting for that long.
Yeah. You want to go ahead and try 08? Because that's on my Wondrous Tales and it shouldn't take too long.
08.
Or A8. Alexander 8. The 8th Alexander raid.
Eyes? Oh no.
Burden of the Sun.
Burden of the Sun.
I mean, what else could we queue for during that time? Bro, Delta Escape. That's all I have on my Wondrous Tales that I think we could queue up for as well.
Burden of the Sun. Oh, that one. Okay.
Because what I have on my Wondrous Tales that we can normally queue for is Delta 1, is Delta Escape 1, and Burden of the Sun.
We have an entirely two different Wondrous Tales then.
Yeah.
Rabby was supposed to be on there. Do you have Void Arc?
I have Circus Tower and Dunescape, but I don't mind running Void Arc.
It would be a waste of time. That'd be a waste
I still need to kind of get the coin because I want to see, like, yay, I have more than one coin in there. And it would also help for my animal weapons.
You have Circus Tower and what else?
And Dunscape.
Dunescape. Okay, so I don't need Dunescape. I need Void Arc, which I've actually done twice this week. I don't know why I didn't register. Okay. Okay. You know what? It would probably be a lot faster if we both went in as tanks for what we have to do.
For Rabby?
Not just Rabby, but I also need to do Void Arc. Which should be an insta-queue?
Okay,
nope, not an insta-queue!
Okay.
Let me see. What about Rabby? Went down, sure. What? Okay, hold on. No, I didn't mean to do that. Okay.
Oh, I got an insta-Q for Rabby.
Oh, look at that. Insta-Q for Rabby.
Oh, party member withdrew. I'm guessing it was a DPS.
Yeah, because they have to wait forever and ever.
Been forever since I paladin, so I'm probably gonna mess something up. Assuming the third tank doesn't do stuff, you want me to main tank or you?
I mean, who are you using? Dark Knight?
Paladin. I'm
Paladin?
going as paladin.
Yeah, you can main tank if you want.
Yeah, if we could get enough people to queue in.
That's because people are like, what? No, no.
That's what it is. I'm just thinking, like, you queued for this. You wanted to do this. And we are in different instances because I haven't gotten a queue pop yet.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, well, I might as well withdraw then.
Finish your Wondrous Tales.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. What dungeon should I do that's between level 1 through 49? Yeah, I'll unsync Sastasha. I'll unsync Sastasha and pull all 50 mobs at once.
Somebody's like super hot or something. Alliance B. Dude got ran over.
Oh wow! I killed the bats with just one Holy Spirit.
Let's see.
Hey, the glories of unsyncing. How much do my auto attacks take off? My auto attacks kill them. Hey.
Oh, there it is. Oh my, that power slash did a lot of damage.
I mean, Dark Arts Power Slash can do a lot of damage. But I'm assuming that wasn't with Dark Arts.
That wasn't with Dark Arts.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage. That was a meme.
Alright. Let's plug it. Oh, we need a person. We need a third person. We need a third person. So, why did you leave? Oh my god!
Wait.
Get
Wait,
your
who
behind
left?
back in here. That's what I thought.
Who left?
No, somebody was like, we were trying to plug up the geyser, and the dude was in there
not
with
someone
me.
who actually left it,
Yeah.
but someone didn't do mechanics.
Like, someone was just leaving the geyser. I was like, oh, okay. That's what you want to do, you son of a bitch. Dual cast. Okay. Okay.
It takes so little effort for me to kill these
Why
guys.
would they pop the bubbles? Don't pop the bubbles.
No, why you pop the bubbles? You killed the kid's dream. They hate when you pop the bubbles.
Oh, I'm popping the bubbles now.
Oh no. You have become the monster.
I am not popping the bubbles. That's mean. Well, he's almost dead anyway.
Wow, I skipped the dogs. I skipped the dogs in the third boss of Sastasha. With one hit.
Follow me.
And Sastasha done in 5 minutes.
I wonder if you could do any of the extremes, but solo.
I'm pretty sure at this point I can maybe do Titan EX solo. At least Paladin or Warrior. Because I'm pretty sure it's possible with Paladin. I mean, if not, we could always go in like a tank healer duo. Because I know Titan hard mode is not soloable at all. At least not yet, because you can't do enough damage.
Oh, then extreme isn't impossible.
No, extreme is soloable. Because hard mode has, like, Titan hard mode, like the little rock formations that he captures one party member in? Another party member has to free them in hard mode, but in EX, those, like, they implode after a while so that they naturally break. So you don't need another person for them in EX. For some reason.
The goal the goal is the issue?
The granite goal.
Oh. Yeah, that is an issue. Like how there's Rabanastri and Mimic.
What's the difference?
They're from
One's
Rabanastri?
blue and one's blue and one's brown.
It's from Rabanastri. And they're all dead.
Yeah, that too.
They're all dead mimics.
See, now I just have A8, O1, and Palace or Heaven on high.
Woo. Thank you for putting up markers.
I'm gonna queue for A8 and O1. And then after that, I'll be at the Heaven on High area.
I'm mad that Plunge has like. Well, I don't know why Plunge has to have one, but
As what? You cut out.
Plunge has a Dark Arts now.
Yeah, I hate that too.
I don't know why, but okay.
For aggro or something.
it's for aggression, yeah. But
Yeah, why do we need that? We have Dark Arts Power Slash.
Oh, that way. You died. They died.
You have died.
You died. That obligatory screen, you died.
But is it the one from Dark Souls or Bloodborne?
All of it. All Soulsborne.
All at
You
once.
died. Like every time you die in Final Fantasy XIV, it just pops up, you died. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Actually, I know, like, I had a healer that I queued into one of the Alphascape things with, where they were like, by clicking the resurrect, you, the resurrected, hereby sign your soul to the resurrector, aka me. Do you accept the charges? And then it's just me, like, oh, this person's dead, guess I should res him. So that's my current scholar res macro.
Okay. I tried to go back, but I killed somebody by accident. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. I wish I had an area-wide shield or something. No? Okay.
Yeah, why do we have Dark Arts Plunge when we could have Dark Arts Blackest Night? Almost said Darkest Night.
I don't know. I don't know why they... Maybe because we'd be able to spam it. It should take like extra longer for it to, for the cooldown to come back if that was the case then.
I think that the heavier MP cost would be enough of a detriment.
I mean, might be right, but...
Because it's like 4,808
but
MP.
We can manipulate our MP very well, so...
Yeah, but I'm pretty at the same time, it's not very easy to gain 4,800 MP at once.
You could.
Or
It's very...
like,
It's easy in a crowd.
in a crowd, when you have certain things, yeah,
It's very easy in a crowd. But solo, sure, I get it. But in a crowd, no, you can get that MP back real fast. So I could understand that. A cooldown that takes longer would make more sense.
Yeah, I'd say if it's Dark Arts with Blackest Night, it would double the cooldown time and also take up much more MP because it's using Dark Arts.
And people died. Again.
Oh no.
Well, they are. Up. And, yep. Ow. It's like people forgot how to beat up.
It's like Rabanaster is an old raid.
Oh, yep. Alright, we need another limit break, people. We need another limit break, people. Can someone please use their limit break? Oh, they used the wrong one.
Oh boy. I'm
Okay, thank you.
watching.
Alright.
I'm
So-
watching to see
oh,
this
thank
chaos unfold.
No, it's not chaos. Somebody just used a single.
Melee LB with the golems.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like, why did you do that when you couldn't just use that on Hashmail if you were gonna do that? Hey, can't join you today. It's house cleaning for me today. Heard. House cleaning it is.
And I got 01 queued. 01 popped for me. Hopefully everybody remembers this giant snack.
Giant snack. What are you doing?
The first Omega raid.
The first Omega raid.
Yeah, facing Alta Reut.
Wait, what the heck are you doing?
Me?
No, I was talking to...
Okay, yeah, that makes more sense.
Somebody was like stealing the aggro. It's like, it's mine! Honestly, they can stay together if they really wanted to. I just need to not have them face the party.
Yeah, that's Flames. Get out of the center. I'm surprised that I'm not getting flashbacks to... I'm surprised that I'm not confusing normal mechanics with Savage. Because I've did 01S so much. Okay, that's center. Oh man. I remember you had to do this while there was ice. In Savage. That's knockback.
I remember... Goblin is crazy, man.
There from there.
I'm just glad that Final Fantasy doesn't have, like, ugly, monstrous goblins, like in Goblin Slayer. Now fantasy has taken a dark turn. We're looking at the resurgence of really dark anime.
Oh no. Oh yeah, that's right, I forgot Savage doesn't show clamp. Yeah, that was fun. Those are fun times.
I'm at the forefront of my party. If you're looking into what we got in FanFest. Yeah.
Okay, this part.
Oh, thank you. I definitely do want to know what's going on in FanFest. No, one thing we're missing is fighting underwater, like in World of Warcraft.
Okay, classical elements. Everybody get to a fireball before downburst. Oh wait, no, it's fine. We can't get knocked off here.
Yay. Yay. Now, if it wasn't for the fact that this place is, you know, scouring with two monstrous entities, this place would be, you know, this looks gorgeous. Wonder if we're gonna get another one for this, because, I mean, I think we're due to have one.
I think we're getting one at patch 4.5.
We're probably, yeah, you're probably right. Thank you.
Because the maintenance tonight is actually for patch 4.5, 4.45.
Yeah,
I
4.45,
think.
which I think is just adding some menial stuff. Oh, and Pegos.
And also, I think also removing the weekly cap on Omega Alphascape. That's an intense heal check. That is a heal check. And the main tank popped living dead when everyone dropped to like 1 HP.
He didn't want to die. He has so much faith in your abilities.
Yes, clearly. Classical elements again. I'm gonna put up shields.
Why did you run away? Oh, well, not a lot of people are going to get hit by this. Only some people. That person's not even moving. You are useless.
Burst. And Alteroid's dead. I'm gonna calm the paladin, just cause, yeah.
Because he knows what he's doing? Or...
Yeah, he was being a good off tank. And I'm just calming the first person that was on the list. Now I just gotta do Alexander, A8, and then I'm just gonna be waiting for you, I guess, for Heaven on High or Palace. Pretty sure it's Heaven on High first, though.
Little Sprout... What? Just not gonna do anything? Alright, just leave him dead. Don't revive him.
Now remove Deltascape and go into Alexander.
Whoa! Yeah, don't revive her. Don't revive her. She's gonna stay dead.
Yeah, it's just a waste of MP if they're not gonna get up.
Why do they keep running away?
I have no idea.
They gotta stay. They don't know how this raid boss works, do they?
Probably not. Why do they keep doing that? That was a thing in Goop Ball. You don't run away with that. Let's see. Oh, that was a fast Alexander Q.
There we go. There we go, go. There we go. Habit? Maybe. Maybe it's a habit. Alright, well, just gonna preemptively
Run to the edge because you take less damage.
Saving my dead body. What? Don't run to... It's hilarious. Everybody saw the shield and was just like, run to him!
Sudden flock. Sudden flock of people. How do you attract people in a raid? Use that ability.
Passage of Arms?
Use
There
Passage
we
of
go.
Arms
Someone
or
who knows how it
Astro's.
works.
Use either that or Astro's Bubble. They're collective unconscious.
Trample.
And got... Oh yeah. Oh right, this is the Megazord.
The Megazord?
Yeah! The Cruise Chase... No, that's A11. But it's like when all the smaller parts of Alexander fuse together into one giant robot.
Yeah, I remember that. Oh, he hologrounded, didn't he? Good job.
Because I mainly remember it because like the themes.
Oh God.
Something like that. And our main tank is in a chocobo outfit. This is gonna go well. Mega beam. Machinist standing right next to it.
This is a really horrible looking creature now that I look at it closely. Run away! Death.
Steam regulators. Kill the steam regulators.
There's one more dart. Are you an... He's an idiot. He's just standing in it. He thought by standing in it, he's like, oh, what's going on? Dark Kage. I'm sorry. I shouldn't say he's an idiot. I'm just gonna say that he
just doesn't know how to do it.
Yeah, he didn't
like,
know
if you can target it, there's usually something you need to do by targeting it.
No, don't raise little sprout. I'm sorry, littlest sprout.
We gotta carry them throughout the entire thing.
No, they don't do anything.
Yeah, so we gotta carry them.
I'm not carrying nobody.
I didn't say you were carrying anybody. The entire alliance is.
Death. Yep, so much death. Dead. Moving on.
That's a nice thing. I'm gonna move over here.
Moving on. I'll need that.
That was a huge tank buster.
Bam.
Alright, more enemies. Swindler and Blaster. Both aggroed onto my they both aggroed onto Eos from the Scholar that I'm with. Let's see, okay, good. I need to be lower.
What's the donation target this time? Donation target is for Smash Brothers Ultimate Tournament. Why $100? Cause I want to actually take like 4 days off from work, so that I don't so I can host it. Oh wait, I gotta move around. And
I'm definitely gonna be joining that, you know.
yeah, cause I'm getting Smash Ultimate. I'm super excited for it. I don't care what they say. Someday, Banjo-Kazooie will be in that game.
And the robots are fusing into the Megazord now.
The donation goal is for that, and was that a truth face? I can't tell. I'm gonna run around anyway. It was a truth face. Yes. So I want that. I want that to happen. Because as soon as that happens, well, I have to make a. Actually, now that you're talking about the Zahila, I'm thinking about probably getting another channel that's centered. Ooh, I'm in the best place
centered around
ever.
Smash Brothers.
It's gonna be centered around varied games. So, because I know a lot of people who come to my streams, they're either from Final Fantasy 14 or they're here
or
for
Nintendo.
or Nintendo. I don't want to confuse them anymore. So I wanna. Some people are just like, I won't get Final Fantasy 14, but I'm gonna watch your stream anyway. And I will definitely. Wait, let me see. Bring them in the middle. Please bring them in the middle. They are not in the middle. They are in the middle. Good job, guys. Good job, you guys. You guys are the best. Except for you. Except for you, person who went over here with that shade. You are a silly person. What is this? I'll get started on this. Somebody else is attacking me.
This is so catchy, I hate it. Now the Megazord's broken, they're separated. Get away from me. Why are you walking into me while I have an AoE around me?
False face. Don't move. Step back a bit. What the?
Oh no.
Courage is tapped. Increased damage taken. That's bullcrap!
I have plenty of courage. And Megazord reassembled.
There we go.
Dabba punch.
It's so shiny. Why did I jump there? That's weird. Truth face. Don't look.
You know, whenever I hear that now, I can't stop thinking of Outlast 2, one segment of it. Like, where it's just like, show me your true face. It's like, oh, but this is my true face.
I am reveling. Lie face. Okay, don't move. There it is. Okay.
Okay, now I just need to do Heaven on High, and I'll be fine for Winter's Tales this week.
I still hit him. I went to the opposite direction. Yeah, someone's dead.
Switch.
Oh, wow.
Go to Heaven on High.
Floptical Drive? Is that his name? Floptical Drive and Dark Kage. Well, Dark Kage, I'm sorry for your loss, and Floptical Drive, you were asking for it. Your name is just silly. Your name is just silly, Floptical. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, man.
I mean, you can't. I mean, it's true, but still. Okay, now I have a Maiden gear. I'll put that in my Chocobo saddlebag, because I don't really need it.
Oh, Hollow Bastion came on. I love myself.
Hollow Bastion.
What? Get in there! Ah, that bard literally ran past that circle like, oh, someone's in there. Sometimes in raids, I think it's hard for people to just pay attention a bit. Lie face. Which I can understand. I just need to stare at you. Okay. Not looking away.
Or maybe it's just like they're, I don't know, watching Netflix at the same time.
It better not be.
I mean, it's how it's a lot of people when I do normal 24-man roulette. Sadly.
Do you ever get yourself killed?
No, because I'm not watching Netflix while I go into 24-mans.
Wow! Most of my party members just die. And again, perfectly where I am supposed to be.
And Smash Ultimate is finished downloading.
Did it take up a lot of your space? Because then that
Actually, let me see how much space it's taking up currently.
Because if it takes up
Oh,
all of your...
phone. That's my phone.
If it's taking up all your space, then you should have saved your Switch capacity. Oh, I can't... I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, he did. It took a lot longer than it should have. None of you, DPS, well, except for the person viewing the cutscene, deserve my respect. I think I got all of them. Let's let me see. I at least need to get 1,000 Genesis before tomorrow.
Okay, yeah, Smash Ultimate is 13.6 gigs.
Yeah, you should have saved your space.
Yeah, I'll be fine until I get Breath of the Wild.
Yep. Should have saved that space. I'm all about downloading games too, but I think I'm gonna get the physical copy of Smash. That way I can taste it, kiss it, lick it, and make love to it.
Oh my. Also, I'm done with almost all my Wondrous Tales now, so I'm just at the Heaven on High area. Because that's all I have left on Wondrous Tales after I actually say that I finished Alexander.
Then there's turn 4, which I can do by myself.
Okay,
Or
so
by-
if I get it in 2 spots, I can get...
Yeah, a micro SD card. Yeah, I could do that too.
Yeah, that's true.
Void Arc. Wait, how much do I have for? Almost there. 20 more. I can get 20 more.
20 more what? Create or
Genesis.
Genesis?
Yep.
I already capped way earlier in the week to get my Scholar to 370.
Neat. Let's see. Let us go to... I'm not going to Void Arc yet. I don't think I'm going to make it to Void Arc, because Void Arc takes too long to get into.
Want to go ahead and do Heaven on High?
Actually, let me do... Shoot, it only does 10. I'm trying to find something that can help me get more Genesis real quick.
That would be either 70 or Expert.
Expert. I'll do Expert real quick.
I might as well join for that. Tank healer insta-Q thing.
What else do you have left?
I only really need to do Heaven on High. And then I'm done with Wondrous Tales for the week. And I'm already at the Heaven on High place.
Uh-oh. I hate this thing. I hate my cord. My cord keeps going off on me. Is either a 256 or a 518 micro. Wow. Wow, that's a huge micro SD card.
Yeah, that's a lot of storage.
Oh, that's like 25 Nintendo games.
Yeah. Again, I might as well just join you for Expert.
No, do Heaven on High.
I mean, you have Heaven on High too, right?
Yeah, all I need is Heaven on High. Which, yeah, I'll go and do that.
Okay, so if you're doing Heaven on High, then I'll go ahead and join you for it, because I'm already there.
Can you do that? I think you can.
I'm pretty sure you can, for Crossworld.
Oh, yeah, you can. need to pick. Boom, 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 boom.
I'm gonna go ahead and put up a party finder for it. Let's see, recruits, deep dungeon, heaven on high. Remove role restrictions, form private. The password is 9999.
I don't like it.
It's not your party finder.
I still don't like it.
Okay, well, I'm not changing it.
Yes, you will. You will, and you will like it.
Okay, fine.
9999. Did you change it to 1234?
No, I haven't changed it yet.
Huh, it was just changed. There is no results of it. Oh, look. It doesn't exist.
Okay, try it again. Because I was editing it.
Let me see. Nope, that's not it.
Okay. And fair warning, I haven't done Heaven on High yet, so...
How have you not done it yet?
Oh, wait. How do I... Okay, reset progress. Don't have Machinist at that level yet, so... Match party. There we go. Because it has it set for Machinist at level 61, and I don't have it at that level. It's at level 70.
Okay. Might have to end it after this, though.
Yeah, makes sense. Oh, it says it's 27 minutes.
27 minutes? Nobody's doing Heaven on High? Okay, readjust. Readjust. We're readjusting.
I'll make you party leader.
Readjusting. You know why? Because I'm gonna do that. And enter Heaven on High. Gotta reset it though. You have to reset your progress.
I have a free slot, so might as well reset the one slot I have.
Floor 1? Floor 21?
I have only floor 1.
How far did I get? Yeah, still 27 minutes. Get the heck out of here. Okay, well, we're not doing this.
Yeah, okay.
Instead, I really don't need to get the rest of my Genesis. I can waste a few Genesis. Let's see. What are we gonna do?
Okay, going into expert? Or 70? Or what?
One short thing. Let's do... Ouch. Let's do my neck, it hurts. Let's do trial.
Okay.
Trial didn't take too long. Never takes too long, because it's trial.
Actually, don't you have a Leviathan EX in your Wondrous Tales?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that too.
Ouch. Boom, 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 boom.
Pretty sure we can unsync that.
No, I'm just gonna... If we do trial, I'm finish after trial. Oh, look! Somebody withdrew! Somebody was like, nah.
Gotta love those people. I'm gonna queue for this, but do you want to do it? I don't want to do it. Oh, we got Ravana and we got Double Scholar.
Oh, Ravano? That's nothing.
Yeah, I'm just more concerned about the Double Scholar.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Yeah, I guess so. Just don't have emergency tactics, so shields are gonna overwrite left and right. I don't have any of my good skills. Like XCOG.
Battle voice, that sounds cool.
Directional parry.
Oh.
I miss my level 66 trait. Where if you use an Ether Flow skill, it reduces the cooldown for Ether Flow by 5 seconds.
Come on, just do the attack, goddammit. Thank you. Now jump. Fire everywhere.
That's a lot of fire.
Wow, that bard did not know where to go.
Slaughter. Now.
I can heal myself.
I'm taking that fire.
I can heal myself. Yay!
Yeah, you have that at this level.
I can heal myself, so I don't need to worry about myself sometimes.
Sometimes. Okay, now we got feathers, I think.
Oh jeez, no! Frick.
Directional
Oh,
parry.
he pulled it into my direction. No, yeah.
Yep, we got the Spirit Ganas.
Oh, that's dead.
Kill the butterflies. Moon Gunner, Moon Gunner.
Spirit Ghana.
Yeah, those aren't as much trouble.
I don't know why I did that.
Okay, we got one sword on the ground here. That's gonna be a little bit of trouble, I think.
Nope. It's only one sword. It would be a problem if it was 3 or 4. But it's
Well,
not.
it's still gonna be a bit more to heal through at the end of the day.
Don't worry, we have shields.
Yeah, but what about regen?
Don't worry, we have shields.
Okay.
We're like, oh no!
Ow, one vuln. Pillars of Heaven, get away from the weak ones. Okay, you got orbs?
I have orbs. Yep. Wow, we are not taking him down fast enough.
No, we are not.
Like, what is going on? They are not hitting him very much. Oh, because we have 2 bards.
Oh! Oh no. Oh no. I'm pretty sure I'm honestly out DPSing both of those, 1 or 2 of those bards.
There's only 2 bards.
Yeah, 1 or 2 of the 2 bards, I'm pretty sure I'm out DPSing. The bards have 5 vuln stacks, along with the other scholar.
I have 3 Vuln stacks. Prelude to Slaughter. Okay.
Yeah, but 3 is like kind of almost a normal vuln stack number. 5 is just okay. How are you doing this so wrong that you're getting hurt so much? Fire.
Someone's dead. I said.
Yeah,
I
the
called
gruntled idiot's dead.
I called it.
The
I called
gruntled
it.
idiot died.
I was like, someone's dead.
I got him. Oh, and so did the other scholar, apparently. That bard now has 6 vulns.
Where's my Vuln stack go? What happened to it? I didn't.
It wore off.
Yeah, but some people still have Vuln stacks on them, so I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, because when you get another vuln stack, it resets the timer on it.
Yeah, but how are they getting Vuln stacks?
By getting hit.
With what? What are they getting hit with?
No, I don't know.
Well, that's viable, actually.
Yeah, because otherwise it would be a magic. I'll be... Yeah, we'll be fine. There's only one person with vulns now, and it's the bard. With 6.
Oh, there we go. We did it.
Yay.
That was weird.
Yeah. that was something.
Ugh, that was the back of my neck. Okay, let me see something
So
here. I need to
you just quitting this? You just ending the stream or logging off 14 or both?
both.
Hmm. All right.
Let me choose thumbnail. All right. See you later.
All right.
You just got Mario Kart. Holy mess. Oh, where is it? I had made the thingy, but now I can't find the thingy. Is it under R?
Quick question: how do I get to my friend code on my Switch?
It is. It's in your status or your profile.
Okay, how is it in friend settings or? Oh, there it is. It's right in front of me. I'm stupid.
Hmm. What is it? It's not here. Wait. Come on now.
Okay, I posted my Switch friend code. And, let's see.
Oh, that's why. I had to find something for it's in D. That's why I couldn't see it. Okay. Right, like I said before, I'll be ending stream. Everybody, have a good night. I will see you tomorrow, hopefully tomorrow morning, where I will continue the 3-heart run for Breath of the Wild. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Night, everybody. Good night, everybody. You have a good one.